Okay, we're live. The Go Live button has been pressed. And now, before I forget, we're going to tell the world that this is happening.
Hello, world!
Hello, world! Welcome to the stream.
Guess who's back? Back again. It's us.
It's me, Shawn.
Me, Tennelle.
And me, Tuss.
Hooray!
Yeah, other people might join us later. I don't know. It's up to them. There's never any obligation for anyone to be on this stream, except Tennelle. Tennelle must be here every single time. No, that's not true.
Except for those times where I haven't been.
I've already done Skeptile. Or Septile. Septile, whatever you want to call it. It is already done.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it is me, Shawn, doing the art. I would say that I don't identify as a she, though. I identify as either male or they. Anyways, let's get started. This is the stream where I, Shawn, do a bunch of Pokemon art. And you all watch, and we just kind of sit around, we chat, and have a good time. So between last stream and this one, I of course did more Pokemon art, and I finished up the last route we were on, which was Route 8. So let me switch over to this, so we can see what the Pokemon I did. So I got Gothitelle done, Reuniclus, the cell thing is done. Heatmore, Durant, Yveltal, and Drampa.
You okay?
I've been very coffee.
Yeah. It just still has not gone away since January.
Yeah. And while I don't think I've caught coronavirus, if I have, it's definitely not helping my cough at all. At all. I'm young enough that it probably won't kill me.
Oh, don't talk like that.
Well, it's true. All right. Anyways, so other Pokemon I did is I also did the final 3 Necrozmas we haven't done yet. So the basic Necrozma, the Duskmane Necrozma, and then the Ultra Necrozma. So that with the Dawn Wings, or whatever the form it is, means all 4 forms of Necrozma are now done. And because I got all of these done, it means all of Route 8 is done. Not a whole lot here, but it's mostly legendaries.
Are you showing them right now?
Yes?
I see the splash screen.
Oh, you might need a refresh.
Okay. I'll do so.
I'm showing that I am live and doing stuff.
Okay.
What's my favorite Necrozma? I don't know. I've never really used any of them because I've never played the Ultra games. I threw a Master Ball at basic Necrozma when they finally showed up at the end of Sun and Moon. I was just like, all right, cut all the Ultra Beasts. I'll catch Necrozma and the Master Ball that I have sitting around because it's the last one.
These guys look cool together.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of legendaries, so they look pretty cool. All right, I see a lot of people screaming about Zacian. I don't know what that's about. If you want me to do Zacian, you can donate for it. Because on this stream, I go in a specific order and do them in that order, but you can also donate $5 or more, collectively, to choose the next Pokemon. And, hold on just a second.
We just had Water join us.
Oh, Water just joined in?
Hello.
Cool.
Hi, Water.
Hello, Water. I'm in my beginning spiel. So
I figured you were. That's why I was just keeping quiet.
yeah. So here in the thingy-mabob, actually I'm gonna turn you down a little bit. You're a little loud.
Stream's working for me now.
There we go. All right.
Ah.
Here we go. So
I have a good mic, so.
that would do it. Okay. Anyways, so you can see all the Pokemon I've done. Every Pokemon listed in purple is already done. So the only Pokemon, Pokemon listed in orange are also done. The Pokemon listed in blue are also done, but hidden. So the only Pokemon that aren't done are the ones listed in white or red. And the red ones are ones that don't have like straight up reference art for them yet, so I'm not doing them until that comes around. So that would be a number of the DLC Pokemon. A few of the DLC Pokemon do have official art already, such as way down here we can see Cubfu, Urshifu, Cowrix, Zarude. Those all have like official art, so I will do those if you want. So you can donate $5 or more towards any of the Pokemon left in here. I will say that the super fancy special form of Zacian is done, but if you want the Hero of Many Battles form, which is just their basic scarred up version, you can donate for that as well. And you just need to donate $5 or more to get access to that. Or you can donate $5 or more for any Pokemon. And I started this a couple of streams ago, but if you donate just a couple dollars towards something, someone else could donate a couple dollars for that as well. You can just kind of work together to pitch a couple of dollars together. And as long as I get to $5 or more for one specific Pokemon, I will do it. For example, we've had Mew here sitting at $3 for a while now. So if we get $2 more for it, we will do it. So we are now on Route L, which is actually Route level 50. So it's nearly every Pokemon, except for just a few very specific ones, that can evolve by level 50. Which honestly means that there's a lot of Mega Pokemon that we're doing now. About half of the Megas are available here right before you beat the game, and then the other half are available after you beat the game, which is silly and dumb, but that's how it is. So today we are starting with Rhydon, Kangaskhan Mega, Mega Pinsir, Mega Gyarados, Amistar, Kabutops, Mega Steelix, yada yada yada. So that's the order we're going in, and if you want to see that list, it is down in the description. You can go down there at any time, see what is still available. You can donate for any of those. If you want to try to get other people to work towards something together in the chat, feel free to do so. Either way, it is time for us to get started on the arts and chatting. And we start with Rhydon. And it suddenly gets quiet.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose. I sneezed 5 times suddenly while you were doing your spiel.
Sorry, I was doing
Oh.
something.
There, Tuss, I see what you did. Tuss has donated $2 to finish off Mew.
Ah, nice.
Well, thank you,
Destroy
Tuss.
them.
All right, Mew is in the list, but I've already started on Rhydon, so I'm going to finish Rhydon, and then we'll do Mew.
I made a circle. I can't stop now. I'm kidding. I'm giving you a hard time.
What? Oh,
Nothing.
oh, I see. But I have. It's too late. What's done is done.
Oh, it started raining. It's been raining so much here.
Dude, it snowed here yesterday.
What?
Yeah, we got a couple of inches. It all melted.
I wouldn't
Fell.
say a couple inches, but it was like,
Everything was coated in snow.
Disgusting.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like, what the heck is this garbage?
Get out of here.
We just had we've been pretty steady here where I am in the 50s to 60s range for weather for a bit, and then of course over the weekend it dipped back down to absolute freezing, and it was like, oh, okay, we're back.
Guess
to
we're
this.
still
And
in
then it's
spring.
and it's the high today was 48, and then it's over the next few days it's back to 50s and 60s, and I'm like, can we just stop? Can it just can it just choose?
Real quick, I forgot to point out that I did start this route yesterday. I got 3 Pokemon done. So I got Mega Beedrill and Alolan Sandslash and Alolan Executor done. So those are also done. They're here.
Basically, Shawn is too powerful.
Yeah.
Shawn
Yeah,
needs
something
nerf.
like that. No, don't nerf me.
Please nerf Shawn. Too powerful.
I want to finish this project this year, preferably in the first half.
I do too. I want to see your comic. I'm curious.
No, Animal Crossing's going to stop you.
Nah,
She's not wrong.
I doubt it.
No,
No,
you're
you
too
can
quick
do
at
it.
these now. There are too few left.
I believe in you.
I meant to grab a
Speaking
pen,
of
so I was
which-
gonna do pen sketches. I'm gonna
Speaking
mute
of
myself and be
which-
right back. Sorry.
Okay. There's actually only 154 Pokemon total left.
That's a little bit more
Nice!
than what was in the first game. What the heck, Shawn?
And if you count in the fact that 15 of those I'm not doing until they get official art, that only leaves 139 left that I will be doing right now.
All right, I just gotta do it. All right, I was gonna leave for a second, but instead I'm just gonna sit here and clap for you.
Yay!
We're getting close, people.
Also, I'm making a new playlist for Animation Pilgrimage because tomorrow we start 1975.
Ayo!
Cool.
Yeah. I think I'm all caught up. I might need to check that.
And it's actually an interesting film that, like, I think people will be interested hearing about.
Oh,
So it's actually going to be a premiere tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. You're planning on premiering that. What time?
It is scheduled for 2:30.
Okay. So 2:30 on Tennelle's channel, we will be doing a premiere of Hugo the Hippo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because we're getting close enough to the future that we're probably getting people interested in hearing about the animated movies we're watching now. It's not
Hugo
just
the
a...
Hippo sounds familiar to me. So-
See, okay, it sounded a little familiar to me too. Like it's something I might have heard my parents mention at some point or another. But like, also this film didn't do all that well. So I'm really curious to see if people in the comments have parents who remember this movie.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on Google and I'm just like, this looks familiar, but at the same time, I could not tell you if I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when I was really young.
It's definitely one of those films that if you have seen it, you probably only saw like bits and pieces of it, and it probably feels like a fever dream.
Because it kind of is.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in a bad way. It's just kind of like a... That was strange. But that'll make more sense tomorrow.
Mm.
I believe Eastern Standard Time, 2 o'clock.
Yes.
Well,
Somebody's
technically Eastern Daylight Savings Time, but Eastern Time, yes.
Yes.
It'll be happening 4 hours earlier than when this stream started. So if anyone's watching right now, just subtract 4 hours from right now, and that's when that stream will be starting. Or premiere. And then at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, we will be premiering the finale of Pokemon Shield.
Oh
I need to
my
catch up on
god.
that too.
It won't be the last episode by any means, but it is the finale of the game. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
It is true. I'm having a hard time talking because I'm also focusing on doing art.
It's almost like focused, like good at focus. I don't know. That's not that was gonna be funny and it just wasn't. Don't mind me. That made no sense.
We're all struggling. It's okay.
We haven't had to function in days.
Focus.
I'm not taking my medicine. I'm so. I actually just like I had to mute myself again because I just got a call confirming my psychiatry appointment for Wednesday. So hopefully I'll get on a different medication soon.
Oh, so it wasn't canceled?
Not so far. That was a
Cool.
very automated call. So
Yeah, see, mine was automated too, and I'm sitting here going,
But
I mean,
is
I'm
it
still
though?
gonna try to go.
I'm gonna call them tomorrow and ask.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have like a 24-hour
We don't have a
cancellation
24-hour
fee.
no. I might call tomorrow and ask. But I'm pretty much set on. I don't know. I'll show up. It's close enough that it's not a big deal for me.
I plan on going, but I just want to make sure I don't show up in in the office. It's just like, oh no, she not here.
You shouldn't be here.
I'm good at keeping my hands to myself. I'm good at thorough hand washing. The medical family has taught me well. And, like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I need to, even if it was, like, just like a tele appointment, you know, like, through some sort of voice or video call, like, I need to see the psychiatrist. This medicine just is not working for me.
I hope y'all get something better.
Thanks. I do too.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get test results, and they're like, we don't do test results on the phone, and I'm like, it's kind of a weird time right now, so,
Could we shift that at all? Like,
I'm sorry that y'all don't usually do that, but whatever, I'll just go. We want our money. I can still pay you to talk on the phone if it's that important.
Like, I can give you my credit card information over the phone. Or if you want to link me to your website where I can put that information in too, I can do that. I can pay you over the phone. It's the human contact that's dangerous to me right now.
yeah, no, my mom brought me soup today because she's a sweetheart.
Aw.
But, like, she wouldn't, she's like, don't open the door. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'll just look at you through the window then.
Yeah.
She like, comes up to the window and she, like, puts her hand to it, like, here, I'm touching you, I love you.
Aw.
She works
Just
at
do
a-
the
Aw.
just do the Star Trek Spock thing and like
Yeah.
do the peace sign thing.
Live long
And
and
put your
prosper.
Live long and prosper on the window as one of you slowly dies because of radiation.
Oh.
Well, it's hard to say which one of us would die first of radiation. I mean, she works in the hospital, but she doesn't work in the radiology. Or not, radiology is the wrong term for it, but she doesn't work with the x-rays.
How does this thing still have more crap on its head? Oh my god.
to make you
Because it
angry.
wants to annoy you, Shawn.
Sir, you need to stop. Or ma'am, I don't know. Sir or ma'am, you are over the top.
Gotta figure out how.
Man, and the fact that this thing gets an evolution that is so ugly.
So much worse.
It's like, what did they do to you? Honestly, I think it's the ugliest new evolution they added in Gen 4.
A lot
I
of
agree,
those
which
in
is a
Gen
shame
4.
because I've used Rhydon a lot in my games, but like it makes no sense to not evolve it to Rhyperior, but I hate Rhyperior's design so much.
Mm-hmm. It's just like, oh, you're butt ugly. I'm so sad now.
Yeah. It's like, well, this was good.
It's like, usually I'm one that is all about them stats, but oh,
Yeah. Precisely.
oh, I just about can't do this.
Yep. That's the way it is. No. Okay. Did we do it, machine? Is it done properly yet?
Have you succeeded in the task?
If not, why?
Because you're supposed to be able to do that, like, snapping thing to the four corners, and I want to draw 4 characters, so it's, like, perfect.
Uh-huh.
Especially now that I have a second monitor, and I can, like, do that over there, like, still see chat over here. But, like...
It can take a little bit to get used to that.
I love having a second monitor.
I mean, I still just basically have my laptop, but, like... my first ex, like, he and his dad, like, would just, like, hoard things that his dad's company was like throwing out because they just weren't going to use them anymore. And like one of those things was a laptop dock that works perfectly for what was my new laptop, like. And so I can connect it, like, so like when I'm at home, I just put it on the dock and it connects it to my wireless mouse, and now this monitor, and then I also connect it to my drawing tablet.
Nice.
Yeah, and the mic and stuff, so like it's really handy.
At my previous place of work, I actually had 3 monitors.
Oh man, I wish.
Living the fancy life.
Mm-hmm.
Like my mom.
Man, I wish.
She'll have like 3 TVs going and using 2 monitors. I'm just like, are you okay?
I mean,
I feel like 2
to be
monitors
honest,
for me is the perfect amount, but I would not complain with a 3 monitor setup. I'd be like, all right, you know what?
it's like, honestly, it can be super useful sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
More often than not, I only use 2 monitors, but like one day out of every 2 weeks, I needed to have a 3rd monitor available.
Well, and it would be handy for me, like when I'm streaming, to have that 3rd monitor, because so often I need like reference pulled up and Discord pulled up and OBS and then the chat, and then my art program takes up the whole one monitor, and it's like that's a lot on just one other monitor.
I mean, yeah, like right now I have everything. Like I have my one screen here where I have most everything. And then on the other monitor, I have all the information pulled up with the streaming stuff and the chat and like all that. But if I could have like another monitor, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be amazing. I'd love it.
Problem with your desk is you don't have space for it.
Shut up. I
I
mean,
want to buy a giant desk so badly.
it's true.
I need space to spread out.
My desk is teeny tiny.
I need like a whole ass table for a desk.
I've
My
got
buddy's
this lovely
desk takes
corner
up-
desk.
Yeah,
that I
my
really like.
my friend's got one of those. Like takes up the entire half of the room. So it was in the corner. Lord.
I want a corner desk. That
Well,
would
she's
be
like,
perfect.
oh, so my cats can walk all over it. I'm just like, of course, that's why. Which, by the way, she sent me a video today of her and her 1-year-old son taking a walk,
Mhm.
and they came across a stray kitty who is incredibly friendly. It's a little black cat, and her son just kept saying "gog" because that's what he calls cats.
Gog.
Gog. And some other people were walking by, and they had a dog. And the dog was like, "Oh my God, cat!" And this cat just marches up to the dog and just rubs against the dog's face like, "Hello."
Oh wow, no fear.
No fear at all. And the dog was like, "Oh my God, friend." So I'm just like, yeah, this cat had no collar, was very skinny, so I'm just like, why are you so trusting of this random dog?
Yeah.
Like, they all reacted very strongly when it happened. They were like, oh my gosh. I did hear the people say that they have a cat at home, so the dog does like cats.
That's good.
They wouldn't have let him that close, I think, otherwise, but
Yeah.
it was very cute. And the kitty turned around and came right back to her son.
Mm.
More pets.
Makes you wonder if the cat is actually a stray or just like from a house near there.
Yeah, somebody's letting
If it's
their
so
cat
skinny though.
basically live outside.
Could
It's
be a
tiny.
community cat.
Yeah.
I mean, not that those are great, but like so long as it's neutered or spayed, I don't really mind.
Yeah. Obviously, it'd be better if he had a home and he was living inside somewhere, but.
Man, I went to just like go draw like an expression of like a mood I've been having, and I'm like, wow, I really should have looked up a reference for like having a paw outstretched while like the head is laying half on it and like holding a piece of grass. I definitely needed a reference, but I went for it. Okay.
I'm gonna look, Miss Blue Frost. I have a picture and see if I can see if the ear is clipped or not. too hard to see. Looks like it might be, but I'm not sure. I might ask my friend and see if, be like, hey, if you see the cat again, see if their ear is,
Clipped.
yeah, or ask if they noticed.
It's so cute. Every time I
Alright.
talk about that baby, I'm like, that baby is just the cutest freaking thing.
He's adorable.
Rhyhorn complete.
Dope.
Which means we're moving on to the donated Pokemon, Mew.
Woohoo!
Yay! There you go. There's
151.
a couple pictures in the chat for you of the kitty.
Oh, cuteness. Oh, I love. It looks like it might have the ear clipped.
Not super skinny, but it just seems like, I'm not so sure it's a... May just be an outdoor cat. Which I don't condone.
Yeah.
She did say that she's never seen the cat before, so...
Ellie Beams, I did not actually mean to hide your message. I'm sorry. I was trying to click approve, and it, I don't know. It was automatically held for review, and I tried to let it show.
Oh, the little cat!
But it slid away from me. I couldn't. I'm sorry.
Oh
I
my
can't figure out how to undo it. It's not there.
god. Someone. Okay, there's been a lot of people in the Kingdom Hearts community making fantastic clothes in Animal Crossing.
Uh-oh.
But look at this. Someone made a
Oh.
Comrie bat. Riku.
Oh my goodness, that's
Oh.
so cute!
That's adorable.
I'm gonna have to replicate that.
Mm.
Gonna have to replicate that.
Yes, I'm gonna have to replicate that.
Do they have the code up for it? I don't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, once you get the clothing shop, usually I don't see it. No, you're right. They said
It's
they got
okay.
it
I
from
can
someone.
make it pretty easily.
Yeah.
We don't have the clothing shop yet.
Here, chat. I'll grab the link and put it in chat.
Thank you.
Boop-bop.
Very cute.
There y'all go.
Though I
It's
am
just
one
hard
of
to
those
show it on
people.
stream, and that would really interrupt Shawn's process. So.
I am one of those people who I'm like, no, I can't wear a sweater right now. It's spring. It's
Yeah,
warm
no.
out."
Well, I've only been putting my sweater on at night when it gets dark.
That makes sense.
And I made my my Colorado hoodie,
Mm-hmm.
Audrey.
You made your Colorado hoodie?
Yeah,
Oh my god, I love it. Oh, I have to go make my Colorado shirt now.
yeah.
Oh, I have to do that. I'm not sure I can spell Rocky Mountains, but I'll put black lines where the text should be.
Oh, I need to show off my jacket I made too. Hold on, I'm gonna do that really quick.
I definitely like just on like
No,
the face pattern.
get
made
work
outer
done.
space.
You can do
I
that
already
later.
got scheduling done.
You can do. We're gonna be playing more Animal Crossing after we're done.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be playing. I'm gonna be showing off my stuff.
It's still playing.
Different. It's mostly opening up the pictures I've already taken.
That's also a big
Good
mood. I
grief.
did like the one crowd cheer yesterday with the 8 voice lines we had for it, and I was like, all right, I'm done. It's like, all right, no more. I'll go back to Animal Crossing now.
It has that effect. It's like, I deserve an award, or an award, yes, a reward.
For just 45 minutes of work, yes, I should play another
For
3
two-
hours of this
for 2
game.
minutes. Draws one line. Alright, I'm done.
Did good.
Back to Animal Cross.
Cross some animals off my list.
Alright, this time I got Ellie Beam's message to show. That's a really well done little cat emoji thing.
It is.
I love it. Yes, we've got the museums. They
Oh,
are
the
so
museums.
peaceful.
So
The
cool.
sound design is so fantastic. Just running around and it's just like I feel like I am like running around a museum with my
I wonder
friends.
if they're gonna update it later on. 'Cause
There is an upgrade at some point. I know that much.
Yeah.
An upgrade?
Yeah. I know this.
How can they make the museum more beautiful?
It gets bigger.
What?
There's a second floor.
There's more stuff. Because I was like, there's more stuff in New Leaf that you can put in the museum, so
Oh my god.
I was like, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't take it out.
Yeah.
Just wait and see.
It was already so cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were talking about Colorado because Tennelle and I took a trip to Colorado to see Tiffany.
Yeah.
It was great. I want to go back. I stood on Tiffany's Island watching the sunset with her, and I was like, I want to watch the sunset with you in Colorado for real right now, though.
Watching
Oh.
the sunset in Sunset.
Yeah, it was perfect. Oh, we loved Colorado, or at least I did. I loved my time there. According, from what I know about what Tennelle has said, Tennelle also loved Colorado.
Yes.
Would definitely.
I would fucking move there in a heartbeat.
Yeah, no, same.
Colorado's beautiful.
As long as I had the resources to, I would. It's just amazing out there.
My brother moved out there too, and I don't
But
blame
because
him.
it's amazing out there, the cost of living is very high, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, you have
Yeah, no, the
nicer,
mountains do kind of block the sunset.
you have
but
nicer
still.
sunsets because the air isn't as polluted.
Truth.
Alright, here we go, chat. I just tweeted some of my Animal Crossing pics. I'll put them in the chat.
Yes, Kaylee, it is very pretty and nice here in Texas. I agree. Certain parts of Texas are better than others, but I start a fight with people.
Ah! Me with my drawn-on eyebrows.
Yeah, I saw that you had eyebrows.
You mentioned drawing on freckles, and I was like, oh, I should draw on my
Yeah,
my moles,
like
and
your
then I was like, oh, I should draw on my eyebrows too. That's my other thing. I don't know. I have big bushy eyebrows.
Oh, there's me. And Tyler singing Moana.
Yep.
Oh,
Just
so-
barely missed the point where it goes, it calls me.
It calls me.
That was a
But no, in that
fantastic
first
moment.
picture you can see Moon and Tuss gave me the glasses in the book. So I took a picture
Yeah.
with them. And then that's also my Kingdom Hearts 3 inspired jacket.
Nice.
Nice. Cute.
That one picture right after I was chasing Moon with a shovel.
Tennelle, I like how you have all the cooking stuff because that's what you do. You
Yeah.
love cooking. And we just like found this little cranny on your island that you didn't even know about because that's what Tuss does now. I
Finds
watched you do it and I
crannies.
was like, oh, I know what's happening.
I saw that back there on mine and I was like, can I get back here? I can.
We saw it on the map, but I'm like, huh, I wonder if we can get back there. Never looks.
Thank you. I got that hairstyle as quick as I possibly could. It's the same color as Tennelle's now.
Yeah.
That's what color my hair actually is.
Your hair is naturally that color? I had no idea.
I'm strawberry blonde, yeah.
Oh. I just think of you as blonde for some reason in my head, but maybe that's because like the lighting in the photos I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's more of like
My coworker tried calling me blonde, and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's weird when people
No.
call me blonde. And I'll just be like, no.
I think it's just because of the lighting for you. But like, no, I distinctly have brown hair, which is light brown to dark brown, but she thought I was blonde. It's like,
No, you're definitely not.
It's like,
Every once in a while, I'll get somebody who says that my hair is black, and I'm just like,
No, your hair's
but
not black.
it's brown.
yeah.
Mine was
Also,
mine was bright blonde at one point, but then it just kind of turned into dirty brown. Like
Yeah,
blonde
you had
brown.
like blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Shawn, chat's trying to let you know that one of the eyes, and I see it too,
Oh, you are correct.
on the
Yep.
top.
I see it. I feel it.
Are you feeling it?
Focus.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's so.
All right. There we go. Mewtwo. Mew.
That's not Mewtwo.
Mew
Me-
as well.
Mew 1. Mewtwo is over here.
Yay!
They were done a while ago. All right, Mew is complete. Now we go back to the other Pokemon. Oh, Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan.
Mega Kangaskhan.
Oh, the mega.
Okay. You want to know what the difference between Kangaskhan and Mega Kangaskhan is? The baby gets out of the pack and fights as well.
Yep.
Is that the only difference?
Yep.
Yep.
It gets a new special ability that allows it to attack twice. Because the baby is also attacking,
Throw the baby at the enemy.
essentially. So I have an idea of how I'm going to do this.
Cute baby.
It's true. Oh, no, stop grouping now.
Oh man, everybody's too good at making the clothes. They're so gosh darn cute. I see another one here from Dragon Prince Official. That's Calum
Ooh.
outfit.
Really? Oh my god.
Mhm.
Good question, Raiko. Is Kangaskhan one Pokemon or two?
It is neither, and it is both.
Here you go, chat. Here's the link to that one as well.
god. Oh my god, in the recently liked things by that person, there is also art of Antamaya and her Janai.
Yeah, Janai.
Yeah, I can't. I was like, hold on, I can't remember. Yeah, that's like the recently liked beautiful art of that. I'm like, oh yes. I mentioned I adore how much that show has queer rep, and it's just there.
Mm-hmm. Dragon Prince is really good.
It's the best.
Finished Beastars, by the way.
Oh, goody.
Very quickly. I pretty much binged it in 2 days.
I need to go watch Beastars.
Beastars is good.
I just caught up on My Hero Aka, so now I feel like I can watch a new anime.
Right,
Yeah.
My Hero.
The dub for Beastars is actually pretty good.
Good.
Like, I actually checked it against the original,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, it was staying pretty true too.
I'm sorry, did I
The
hear
original
us at My Hero Aka?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's
it's.
fair.
It feels like it's. I don't know. It feels like it's just doesn't know where it's going.
Well, it felt like something, you know, like really new and fresh, kind of, when it started.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, as
Now
it's
it's kinda-
continued to just kind of meander on, I'm like,
That's exactly what I was gonna say. It's meandering.
yeah, like, alright.
It's like, are we finishing up anytime soon?
No, I'm pretty
No.
sure they distinctly have decided to like keep it going longer. Like I think the original plan has changed.
I'm not even caught up, but I just don't have the urge to catch up.
Well, okay. I've never put this to words, so it might take me a little bit to formulate my thoughts. But I think my biggest problem is I would either like it to wrap up the story because I feel like it is meandering along too much,
Mm-hmm.
or I would like it to completely abandon the story and just go for like slice of life, you know, happy, fun, interesting personal conflicts between the students.
Yeah.
And it's doing neither of those things.
Yeah, like they're like the second half of this past season was more slice of life, and I really enjoyed it. But they still
Mhm.
had to like integrate in somehow a villain.
Yeah, like I just don't find the Evil League of Villains like all that interesting.
This last villain was pretty interesting because he kind of served as a
We haven't caught up completely.
he kind of served as like a
Is he a
what
foil?
hero course dropouts can become kind of thing. Like
Mm.
it was a little messy though, not gonna lie,
Okay.
but I still enjoyed it. Like
Well, we'll get there eventually.
yeah.
Just like where we're at right now, we're a few episodes into season 3.
Oh okay. I liked
And-
that season though.
And it's like we're not spending any time with the students.
We're just spending time with rip-off Tintin, who Tintin is not a good character in our eyes, so someone that reminds us of him is not a good thing.
Yeah.
And a guy that tickle tortures his assistant, which is a horrible thing.
Yeah. Makes the whole experience just kind of like, oh, well, guess
I don't-
that episode's over. Do we want to watch another one? I
I
guess.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I don't want to continue watching this guy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, whatever his actual characterization is, it's like, ooh,
I don't know, you kind of ruined everything going for you right there at the beginning, so.
you shot yourself in the foot.
Dead on arrival.
I
Fair
have
enough.
no inclination of wanting to know more about you, sir.
Sir.
I would have liked for the whole internship thing to just go on longer
Yeah.
and had more in-depth episodes about it.
Does it wrap up pretty quick?
Well, that was earlier on. Like when they
Oh, the internships, not like the.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
the work studies, but the internships.
yeah, like
Yeah.
real early on. And it was over in just a couple episodes or something like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, I liked the episode where we got to see. It's been so long since I've watched and forgetting people's names. The Frog Girl?
Froppy?
Yeah.
Yeah, where
Asui?
she just.
Froppy.
Yeah, where she, you know, just her whole thing. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would have been fine if everybody had gotten an episode like that.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been great.
Everybody except one.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
He's still the hugest drawback in everything, and I really have to like make
Just-
myself ignore him.
Just
I'm not gonna
assume
lie.
that anything good I say about the show, it excludes him.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I mean, everybody's on the same page when it comes to that.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Those look good, Tess. The Dawn Frost.
Thank you. Somebody in the chat asked, you know, what kind of Pokemon should they make, like, off an animal that they haven't? I said peacock.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool. I want a Serval.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want an actual praying mantis.
That would be great.
I want a Serval, and people will keep mistakenly call it a rabbit.
What about a baby Pokemon Scyther that was a praying mantis?
That would be cute.
Would you
Yeah.
accept that?
But
That
baby
might be
Pokemon
okay.
are kind of worthless.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're cute.
Yeah.
You can't do anything with them, but they look
I mean,
cute.
some of them are cute, and there's also Magby.
I like Magby. Okay.
Butt face fire duck.
Yes.
All right. Mega family photo.
That's cute. I like that idea. Just putting the baby in there.
Well, I mean, that's the only difference.
I know, but it's cute.
He is cute.
All right, Mega Kangaskhan is done. We are moving on to too many spikes.
And now I've got too many cooks stuck in my head again. I will not torture anyone with making them like actually see and watch that. Like it's funny, but also having that stuck in your head forever is not fun.
Never actually listened to it.
Don't.
Yeah,
Just don't.
I wasn't planning on it.
Good.
Oh,
It's a really great comedy sketch. When it gets stuck in your head. It's also old. Very old.
at this point, yeah. There he is. Regular pincer.
Looking for good references.
I tend to look around on Pinterest. Lots of cat pictures.
While I am sure you are correct, I just used Google.
Google works too.
Oh boy. This is one of those that has a lot of changes to it.
Hmm. I do like the look of Mega Pincher. Pincer.
It just actually makes Pinsir look intimidating rather than just like, I have needle jaws.
Nyah, 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 nyah.
But it was also one of those where it was like, you can have this one or you can have Scyther. And I'm like, well, I want Scyther.
But of course. Because Scyther is better.
Yep.
I've used both. I've also used a Heracross, and Scyther's better. Every time.
Heracross is cute.
It's the only one that got fighting. It's Pinsir except better.
Hmm.
Because, like, Pinsir gets a bunch of fighting moves as well, but is not fighting type, so it does not benefit from the same type attack bonus. It's also blue and like a Hercules beetle, so it's automatically better. He now also just gets very stabby.
Just stab. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when I'm doing these old Pokemon, or like Pokemon that I've already done, but just editing, it's like, this is easy. Other times it's like, what the hell did I do?
You and
Oh,
I made you do Mega Ham.
God. Yeah. It's like, oh, I didn't know what the crap I was doing last time. Let's fix this. This looked bad.
You did your best with the knowledge you had at the time.
It wasn't good enough.
Correct. It's like, and you're not wrong.
What? Oh my god. Did I really? Did I seriously? I did. Okay.
Put something behind it.
No, it's more so for his head here. I did this. Like, this stripe down
yeah,
here
that's what I thought.
is,
You were moving that, and it's
yeah, it's just an object below the stripe. And I'm like, what?
yeah.
Why did I do that? When I can save so much time and effort by not doing that. If it's just an individual object, I can use that object elsewhere. Silly me. Yoop.
Is there an elephant seal Pokemon?
Not that I've seen.
No. Like
That would
the
be a cool one.
the closest thing would be
Walrein?
Celio and Walrein, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's still not quite correct.
Yeah, it's got more of a big mustache and beard.
Mm-hmm.
There's no dolphin Pokemon either. Which is one I always see people asking for.
Wow, you're right.
For as many Pokemon as there are, there's some obvious animals that
Yep.
they haven't done.
What else happened? My family has one of those things that you press the button on it and it starts dancing and shaking its butt and singing,
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
and somebody keeps pressing it.
Oh boy. Thank you.
Someone's bored.
It's like, please don't.
Please. I beg you.
It's an Easter one. I'll have to remember say what my dad said earlier. Tell y'all later what he said.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so quiet. I'm just like actually like using a reference for something.
No.
And focusing.
Focus.
I have put my tablet up for now. I'm resting. So I'm just watching Shawn.
Oh, I'm sketching physically. I'm not doing so hot sketching digitally lately, so
Sometimes it's good to sketch.
traditionally, physically, whatever it is. I don't know.
I was
In
gonna
the-
say for real, and that's not what I wanted to say, and I was
You're like, you know, that's not the word I want.
just brain, please help.
Things no brain.
Come up with a different word, please. No? Crap.
Sizzleworth Cat, you don't have to pay for Glaceon and Vaporeon because he's already done them.
Mhm.
Yeah. They are complete.
EVs have been done for
Since-
literal years.
Yeah, since before the stream started.
So they're all on my Tumblr at shawnflowers.tumblr.com. You can go over there.
Bless you.
You can see all of them in all of their finished glory.
Yeah, Pinsir's looking a little intense, I agree. Cryptid.
Well, he is.
He's an intense boy. I am getting hungry. I wonder if our roommates have started supper.
Unsure. I'm sure you could ask them.
Yeah. In the middle of drawing. I will do it as soon as I'm done with this drawing.
I may go make dinner soon. I don't know.
Boom!
I ate some leftovers already.
There we go.
A mega.
Well,
Mega,
yeah.
mega, 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 mega.
Yeah, that.
It's been an hour and you've already done 4?
4. Yep.
Nice.
Dang!
Can't stop me now. I'm having such a
You're
good
making me.
time.
I'm gonna have to make that video, Shawn.
Having a ball. Don't stop me now. Ooh. All right. I mean, I keep doing all these megas, which means I get to work off of something I've already done, which generally saves me a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
It's a good break from all the legendaries you have.
Indeed, because legendaries, shock and surprise, are pretty involved and usually pretty intense.
There you go.
What?
There you go. Shock and surprise.
Yeah.
Did I say something about shock and surprise?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
You literally said the words shock and surprise.
Oh, I don't listen to the things I say.
It's
No.
one of those days. It's cool. It's cool.
Why did Gyarados turn into a dark type?
Listen, we don't question the Pokemon Company. I mean,
I
we
do.
do. We do constantly, but
But they are not taking questions
yeah.
or criticism. So this time.
could have easily made it into a water dragon type, which would have been very powerful. Tuss!
What?
Okay. I guess Tuss has donated $5 saying Cub Fu, Cub Fu, Cub Fu. So, Cub Fu, Cub Fu, Cub Fu it is.
Yeah.
Just do 3 Cub Fu.
I mean, it'll be really easy after I do the first one. Alright. Let me just get the art for Gyarados, Amistar, and Kabutops in here, and I will switch over and do Cub Fu instead.
Okay.
You do realize that I am incredibly close to finishing up Generation 1.
Yes, and I'm trying to stop you.
I mean, just make sure nobody donates for Dragonite. Because after route post game, or route level 50, which is what I'm doing right now, I'll just have everything else, and everything else will be starting with Dragonite.
Dragonite.
Well, it doesn't quite start with Dragonite. I have to do Mega Slowbro first. But then, Dragonite is, now that you've had me do Mew, is the very last Generation 1 Pokemon I will do. I'm that close, baby. 'Cause, I mean,
Dragonite.
Because I got Amistar and Kabutops, that's his name, right here. And those are the last two. Those are the last two.
Nice.
Yeah, those two, and now Dragonite. That's it. That other thing is here now. Welcome.
Oh, hey!
Howdy.
It's a girl!
All right. New legendary. Who dis? Unknown number.
You said I could request it.
It's true. You absolutely can. It's just there is no number for this small kung fu action panda.
And I almost wasn't going to because y'all were just talking about legendaries taking a break from them, but I was like, it's not a complicated looking legendary.
No, and also, I mean,
It's just
there's
a
not
bear.
much I can do. It's pretty much just legendaries. Legendaries and final evolutions of things. From here on out. Yeah, he's not that difficult.
No,
Lots of very easy shapes.
he's so cute.
Soon we will have one of our own.
Yes.
And by soon, I mean whenever the first thing of
Whenever the
DLC.
first wave of DLC comes out,
yeah, that.
got you.
Words escaped me.
They escape us all.
Me more than many, it feels like.
You would be surprised. I know I seem very, like, well-spoken and eloquent when I type, but that's because you don't get to see me backspace rapidly and fix all my shit.
I don't because I don't backspace. I just send it and then go, oops. I'm pretty sure my phone thinks I'm drunk at all times. How much it autocorrects me. Hi, Bandit.
I'm with you, girly. Meow, indeed.
What's up?
Right. I love her. I love her so much. Give her smooches for me.
Okay. Hi.
Thank you.
Your breast sticks.
Says And the Pope's Catholic, so what?
She says, I know, I'm still here to burp in your face. Is that all you wanted? You leaving now? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Laying
Mom,
down.
just a smooch.
Well, there we go. I smell food cooking now.
Yes, I
Laying
do.
down. Laying down
I
next to
do
me.
too. I smell chicken.
You wanna play? You wanna play? I was talking to my brother yesterday about how Bandit is 1 second a senile old woman and the next second a 2-year-old toddler. You never know what you're gonna get in the moment.
Yeah. She just likes to keep you on her toes. On your toes.
I don't think she knows either.
Well, that's part of the fun.
Because, like, if I'm sleeping, she thinks I'm not here. It's like, because she doesn't see me laying down in the bed.
Uh-huh.
So she just starts screaming. And since I can't call her because she can't hear me anymore, if I get up and go get her, she gets all excited like I just got home. And so it'll be like 4 in the morning, so I'll go back to sleep, and then she'll start screaming again.
Silly cat.
Except this time she knows I'm here, so she comes and screams on my, like, sitting on my head or something.
Yeah, sounds like Bandit.
She woke me up the other day by licking my neck.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
I was...
Everyone just suddenly has a visceral reaction to that. Like, oh no.
Oh, our roommate set off the fire alarm. Cool.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
They're good at cooking. I don't think they watch this stream.
Well, I mean, it's not like we haven't set the fire alarm off every once in a while, because the fire alarm is right next to the kitchen stove. That's brilliant.
It's
Yeah.
brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
We don't even have a fire alarm in our kitchen. We should. We don't.
Yeah, my smoke alarm is over here in this like random middle hallway, so it's about as far from the kitchen as it can actually get. Not quite, but almost. And also it's supposed to hang on the ceiling, but I couldn't get it back on the freaking screws in the ceiling when I like took it off to replace the battery, and so now it just like sits on the door frame.
I mean, as long as that works. Which it should.
Hope so. I have no idea. I feel like it'll take longer for the smoke to reach it when the way it goes in that little hallway, but it's fine. I'm not dying of smoke anytime soon because I don't cook!
Why no cook?
If another apartment is set off, then I'll hear their fire alarm. That's my good logic. Dream, do you think I'm a safe person?
I have a smoke alarm in my room, so. And then there's one right outside my room as well. I'm protected.
Nice.
I just hope they don't accidentally set the one off up here in the upstairs, because
That would be very loud.
we would definitely mute ourselves as quick as possible until it was over.
got a permanent no face.
The Kabfu?
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks like he's confronting a bully.
I'ma fight you.
Excuse you, but no.
That's what his face doing.
Swift Shadow has that runner's body.
Yeah. At least according to the stuff I was looking at when I drew him.
I think it just makes sense. He's the fast ThunderClan cat. They gotta have at least one.
This is true.
The one that's told to go run and go tell people this. Go tell people that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
that
here.
one.
Go here.
Hmm. There we go. Yeah.
Trying to think of what I want for dinner, and I'm just like, I probably shouldn't eat more mashed potatoes, but I
But
want.
mashed potatoes.
have most of the nutrients you need in them, so like, why not eat more mashed potatoes?
Because my stomach can't handle a lot of mashed potatoes.
Oh,
Oh, well, that might be a reason to not eat mashed potatoes.
But my brain is like, but mashed potatoes.
The mashed potatoes.
I mean, I'm with your brain. Mashed potatoes are kind of like the thing.
Thebomb.com.
Yeah.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
Suddenly everyone like, need to go buy some potatoes and mash them.
Good luck.
Yeah.
They're all gone. Everyone took all the potatoes.
I'm sure I could find some pre-made mashed potatoes in the back, probably.
Might be able to find like powdered potatoes.
Yeah, like the potato flakes.
What
Instant
about like
potatoes.
Bob Evans mashed potato?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah. Potentially.
It's not bad. It ain't great, I know, but it's not bad.
Okay, what the hell happened here? What the hell? What the hell?
What happened?
I don't know.
Papa.
It's not lining up correctly.
Everything can be potato if you try hard.
You know, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there.
I don't think raw bear meat can equal potato.
Well, somebody said you can make cake out of potatoes. And I
You
was
could,
like,
but why would you?
Like, sure, that may be factually correct, but, like, why?
You'll lose your soul. And is your soul worth it?
I don't know. If it means I can actually taste potato, it might be.
Yeah, choosing to live in a world with or without potatoes. Be pretty tempted.
oh. Apparently there is a peacock outside.
Oh, you were
Right.
just talking about peacocks. It heard
We
your
were.
call.
We have a bunch in the neighborhood. We don't see them on this side of the neighborhood, though, very often. Send you the picture my brother just sent.
It said, "Yes, hello, I'm here for you, Tuss."
Apparently. Look at that. It's beckoning me.
Oh, darn it. I accidentally clicked Photoshop. Get out of here, Photoshop.
Oh, I do that.
Nobody likes you.
Yeah. Ah, what a pretty peacock.
my dad says, they are amazing and nasty all at once.
Yeah. Oh, that's basically it.
That's a
True.
peacock.
Like geese.
That's a
That's a
pretty looking
tall.
tail.
That's a tall order for a geese to be amazing.
I don't know, have you played Untitled Goose Game, Shawn?
We have.
Yeah, they're terrible creatures.
I know.
The nice tail. Got lots of spots. Apparently, the more eye spots they have on their tails, the more attractive they are to mates.
Ooh.
They did this research by they would go and like cut the feathers off and see which ones
The females would go
females
for.
would go for.
Hmm.
I did see them taking a walk yesterday. There was like two males and about 4 females that just all walking down the street.
And you said, "Hey, it's a quarantine kind of day.
So
Get your ass inside and stay."
No, people are not going inside.
I mean, a walk alone in a neighborhood ain't a bad idea. Like, if you don't
Yeah,
know any
yeah.
people,
Yeah.
take a walk. Walking is good for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, Bandit?
But do not be going over to friends or relatives' houses.
Especially
Stay-
if they're old.
even
Or
if they're
working in the
young,
medical field.
just do not visit people, even if they seem completely healthy. It is best
don't
to
do it.
just stay at home, because you can carry that for weeks
don't-
without knowing
do
it.
People can like straight up be like actually deeply infected and be asymptomatic.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, most young people are like that.
Yep.
So don't go talk to people. Just stay home.
Talk to them online or through phone calls.
Yeah, that's really hard on this older generation. As I was talking with my mom earlier today, I was like, oh yeah, I was on Animal Crossing, I watched the sunset, felt so nice to be with my friend. And like, we weren't even like on a voice call, you know, we were just chatting in there. She was like, you know, Audrey, I think that's great, but like, your generation can actually feel warm and sweet when you see that stuff. And I was like, oh shit, she right.
Yeah, it's like, well, I mean, but for us, it's like that's the way to spend time with each other, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But like, there's a good point when she's like, she like can't, like, she and her husband and her mom like can't feel connected with people like that. Like, they just don't have that skill. Like, it's hard for them to feel connected even with like FaceTime.
Yeah. I get it.
Even
It
my
It's
also
kinda sad when
sucks
I
to
think about
suck.
it, sorry. It just kind of like came to my mind. No, don't mind me.
No, you're right. It's something that, we've grown up adjusting to and, learning how to communicate that way. But also, I'm just like, well, you
Okay,
should have learned how to use your phone, Grandma.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have spent time learning how to use your phone and not screwing over the economy.
Not yelling at me to get off mine. Sorry, I am a bitter individual.
No, that's fine. No, it's totally fine. I totally understand the bitter, but it's like my grandma has never been that way with me, so like that's why I'm not like bitter.
Yeah.
But I understand you're bitter. Don't mind. I don't mind it. I can accept it.
My grandma's dead.
Yeah. So don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mine's in the house with me.
one grandma and both grandpas are dead, so I just have the one left, but she's kind of cool.
That's good.
Yeah, that's the thing. My cool grandma died many years ago. And my not so cool grandma is still alive and well as far as I know.
That's a little frustrating.
I haven't talked to her in years.
On a morbid level.
Well, I guess that's not true. I talked to her last year, I think, briefly.
Briefly. You were in the same room together.
Yep. It's kind of like a hi, bye type of thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
All right, Cub Fu is done.
Woo
A
woo!
baby. Powerful baby.
Yeah. All right, I think I'm going to take a short break and run to the bathroom. I might also check on the status of our supper. But I'm feeling good. I don't think we're going to be stopping anytime soon. I could see us going for another hour and a half or more. We'll just play it by ear. I mean, it's not like Tennelle and I have anywhere to go. And Tuss and Water, if you guys want to take off at any point, feel free to do so.
If I do, it'll just be because I wore myself out.
I'm gonna jump out and make dinner, but I might be back.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. All right.
Go get that
Because
din.
I'm actually making progress on this pen drawing, and I actually like it.
Good.
Yay.
Cool.
Somehow.
All right, I'll be back in a bit.
I've got Moss Paw here being like a quarantine mood.
Just
She's
means you
just
guys
bored
need to
and never
entertain
take
them
it.
because it's a static screenshot.
Yeah, we got it. Mosspaw would not do well in quarantine.
No, she would not. But also, like, currently the idea of Moss Paw is very much me, and I'm like, oh man.
Oh, wow, mood.
Like, oh, if I didn't have stuff like Animal Crossing, and I would be going crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like the days before Animal Crossing, Monday through Friday, were like so freaking long.
Oh my god.
I was just
yeah.
like, how?
I mean, I had work thankfully those days, but like now work is gone. So.
Yeah, we didn't. We've been off since Tuesday. Tuesday.
Yeah.
And oh my god. Like on one hand, I'm used to this. Like I've done
Working it from home and
done freelance work from home stuff before, but also it's just there's so much added stress due to the quarantine and like
and it's also just so sudden.
yeah. And there's also just the fact that, like, it normally at some point, I would get out of the house and just kind of, like, meander around shops. That's usually kind of what I do to go out and walk around and refresh myself. But, like, I can't do that. I can go outside for a walk, but it's not quite the same thing.
Right. No, it's not. You're right. If it weren't so cold, I would tell you to go take a bike ride too on that bike trail.
Yeah, no, it's chilly outside.
All right, John's about 10 minutes for food.
Oh, cool, good. 'Cause I'm getting really hungry.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, guess who's back on a brand new track?
Something told me. I don't even know if that picked me up because I like had my head really bent.
It picked you up a bit.
Back to it. Time to do even angrier Gyarados.
How is that possible? The world may never know.
Well, Arctic Frost, I've been I make a schedule for myself of things that I need to get done every day, and I stick to that schedule of creating content and doing artwork and writing scripts and all that.
I'm thinking
And working
I'm gonna have
on
to start forcing
Starkland battles.
myself to like get dressed.
Oh yeah, it's important to get dressed. Like,
Even if it's not like, as long as it's not whatever you were sleeping in,
yeah.
and like if you have casual clothes at home and
I
you
don't
think
sleep in
that's a
things.
detriment.
I mean, same.
Exactly. It's the kind of thing where it's like, we don't sleep in clothes, so getting up in the morning and actually putting on pants and like a shirt just puts me in the mindset of, okay, I need to work. But I know a lot of people that go somewhere else to work and they have like a specific, like there's specific attire that they have to wear, some sort of like uniform or
Yeah.
something. If that helps, like if you cannot deassociate your casual clothing with goofing off and you have to try to work from home on the computer, I suggest putting on clothes that would be appropriate for your workspace environment,
Yeah.
because that can definitely help just put you in the correct mindset.
Yeah.
And don't work in the same place you sleep, in the same place that you relax.
Yeah. We're really bad at that part, but
Well,
it can help. But
fortunately, we at least have our desks that are like workspaces, and now we have our couch, which is like our relax space. It's
Yes.
all in the same room, but it's at least two different spots in the same room. It used to be, before we had this couch, that it was just like, oh, well, move our chairs over, and now I guess we can play on the TV, but
having a couch is better.
yeah.
No, that's fair. I have this issue where it's like, if I'm gonna talk with y'all, I really want to be on my desk, like, because it's just easier to have my laptop and voice chatting at my desk.
Mm-hmm.
But then my desk is like the only space I really have for working too. So like, it kind of doesn't quite reach that.
Right.
So like, at least I don't do it where I sleep though.
Yeah, I mean, the important thing is to work with what you have. Don't stress about, not having optimal conditions. You just kind of have to make the most optimal conditions that you can for yourself with what you have available to you.
For sure. No, I need to start, like, now that it's been a couple days and I'm not gonna even, like, have my babysitting. Like, I'm gonna need to sit
Yeah,
up and-
babysitting right now would not be a good idea.
Oh, yeah, like, I'm not, yeah, like, they haven't scheduled me. Like,
Yeah.
So, like, now that I just have nothing during my day, I need to start doing some things regularly, even though there doesn't seem to be a point to it. Like,
It's very
I put on
important.
clothes today, but I put on very specifically lounge clothes and clothes that if I were visiting someone else's house, these would be my pajamas.
Yeah, it's very important to have some kind of schedule in place for you. 'Cause, like, it's fine for a day or two, but, like, you will start to go nuts after more than just a few days.
As people that work from home all the time, we can attest to that.
Yeah, and people who usually work just fine without strict schedules.
Mm-hmm. I can't imagine how it's going for those people that, stick to a very specific schedule all the time, and that's just their life.
Oh,
This might be hell for them.
yeah. No kidding.
I know that my brother is one of those kinds of people.
Yeah. Changes in his schedule are really hard for him. Ooh, we got another Animal Crossing outfit here that is very appropriate for the stream. So I'll throw this in chat.
Some form of Pokemon?
Yep, it's a Bulbasaur hoodie.
Oh my god, cute.
Faye did it.
Oh my god, Faye did it? Oh my
Yeah.
god. I haven't talked to Faye in ages, but I love her.
That is adorable. Oh, they also have the eyebrow look on their villager.
Oh, they did that? Oh.
I think
I've
so.
not actually seen anyone else do that yet so far. I can't, it's not loading yet for me, so I can't like actually look at it.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't even think about eyebrows.
The way they did it is like
Oh.
super nice. I wonder how they did that exactly.
Cute.
Oh, they did it pale. It looks like they did it kind of pale, and then on the edges they used a paler color.
Yeah.
More of a skin tone.
Yeah.
I'm
my
more
eyebrows
so
are very much
questioning that very
dark,
like fine point
so.
that they've got at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That looks very nice. How they did that.
But oh my god, this Bulbasaur sweatshirt is indeed super duper cute.
Yeah, that's cute.
Too cute.
Not gonna lie, I really kind of dig the color palette of this Mega Gyarados.
Yeah, the color palette itself is pretty alright.
Pretty dope. I like that dark blue with the yellow and the orange. Does Gyarados have lockjaw?
Potentially. It never closes its mouth.
Ah!
Rah, rah, rah.
I was wondering if that was a Pokemon move or if they were just referring to lockjaw.
No, I think it's just lockjaw.
Okay.
It and Golbat suffer the same way.
Yeah, thank goodness Crobat doesn't suffer that way. I love Crobat too much for that.
He gets to close his mouth
Yep.
as a treat.
It's funny because you're not wrong.
Okay. Actually, give me all these. Give me all your balls.
Tennelle, what color are Moss Paw's paw pads.
I think they're the dark red color.
Of her nose?
Yeah. If I don't
Yep.
specifically mention it, I almost always make the paw pads the same color as the nose.
Oh, did
Yeah, that
I
makes sense.
accidentally open this? I must have. Get out.
Even when I make the ears and the nose, like the ear skin and the nose different colors, I almost always go with the same color as the nose for the paw pads.
Cool. Good to know. Sorry, I was saying on to something else.
Yeah.
I'm observing things and talking and.
Doing many things at the same time.
That I probably shouldn't all be doing at the same time, but you know.
That is life.
That's me being ADHD.
I was about to say, just ADHD things.
It's fun. But yeah, no, one of the ADHD content creators that I love to follow, Danny Donovan,
Uh-huh.
she made a TikTok today and was like things that are self-care that you should be doing right now, even though you're at home all the time.
Keep to a schedule, I'm guessing, is one of those things. Exercise.
It's actually more like shower.
Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Shawn, you need to take a shower today.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
Chat, please. I am indeed watching you, even if I'm not directly clicking on stuff most of the time. Please
Yeah.
just don't.
Spam lets you go away. Just right away.
And also, please don't joke about coronavirus. It's not appropriate at this time.
And we can all look back on this and laugh together. Maybe.
Yeah, but right now, that's making light of a situation that should be serious.
We got enough fools out there not taking it serious enough.
Yeah.
Don't be one of them.
Yeah, don't be one of those cringe. But I use that word very lightly. Like, I never say
Neil
cringe,
never
but...
uses cringe. Literally never.
But if you're one of these asshats out here saying nothing's wrong, then one, you're a dumbass, and two, you're going to get people killed.
Yeah. But also, like, yeah, please just don't spam chat. Like, I will get you. It is indeed a rule. We are watching. You will be put in timeout. And if you decide to be a repeat offender, then you might get yourself hidden on this channel.
Which means no one will ever see you or hear you scream. And you know what? We won't even feel bad.
Nope.
Tennelle's sound effect for that was just too perfect.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was on the same platform as the microphone. That was probably terrible to listen to.
It actually wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Is that the message saying food's ready?
Yes, that's the message saying food's ready.
Alright, BRB. Babies, I'll be right back.
Wait, no, don't leave. I have to stay with Shawn. No.
Hey.
JK.
Oh. Different note. I'm getting online set up for the second account we have on Tennelle's Switch.
Uh-huh.
So that I can actually go visit people and I can host people from my account.
Yes.
Yeah, so people can actually see what I look like too.
Yeah.
Because right now
Would be
it's a
nice.
mystery.
Would be nice to see your face, Shawn.
Agreed. Because I don't look like myself anymore. And what I mean by that is I have already...
You created a separate character.
Yes.
Mine looks like myself. I don't... I'm very much a self-insert person when I can be.
As it currently stands, I am dressed as one of the characters from my story. My comic that is coming.
Oh, yay! That's exciting. I want to know more.
Eventually you shall.
Good. Because I want. You've talked about it enough that now it's just like a tantalizing thing I just can't have yet.
Heh heh heh.
Please no. Maybe I'm wrong on this, but please no words like retard or dunce. That's not.
Yeah, that's straight out. That is also bad.
I mean, dunce was what was used, but I equate that to retard in my head. I could be mistaken on that though.
It's a similar concept.
Like I said, I haven't heard many people use it before. Which is why just for now I'm just kind of like, that's not in good taste, really. Oh hey, Hilda D says, or Haida D, says, I just want to say I really admire you, Shawn, for sticking with this project of drawing all the Pokemon. It's extremely impressive and looks incredible.
Well, thank you. I try hard to make it all look fantastic.
No, I know this stuff is kind of scary right now because I know a couple of like people who are like supposed to be having who's supposed to be like giving birth during this time. Like,
oh yeah, that's gonna be difficult.
yeah, I'm really kind of scared for them. This is rough.
What's going on?
I just was thinking this. I was like, a couple people I know are supposed to like be having babies, like delivering children in the next few weeks. Or,
oh
like,
boy!
or, like, so I'm like,
That's a bad time.
Yeah. Kaylee asks what I have been up to. Well, you haven't seen me around for quite some time because I spent all of February traveling
Yeah.
to various places to interview, to only not be in yet.
Aren't you glad you got all that done last month, though?
Oh god, yeah.
And you're not suddenly having your plans canceled this month.
I mean, at least then, like, it would all be set up Skype scheduled. Like, they all do, like, Zoom meetings for people who can't come to begin with. But, like, yeah, it's not like I paid for travel insurance, so I wouldn't have gotten my flight prices back.
Right.
Oh,
So-
I heard an interesting thing the other day
Oh.
about Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Is the fact that it will track what you are doing on your computer and share it remotely. Like, it's collecting data on you.
Oh,
And-
well, I'm not...
It's collecting data with anyone else you are in the Zoom call with, even if you yourself do not have it.
That's
And
fun.
it tracks what other tabs you have open and everything.
Well, I'm not using it on my computer. Currently, I'm using it on my phone, which my phone is already tracking everything I do, so...
Okay.
But thank you for the warning.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if there's anything that you can do to change using it, but like,
Probably
I
not.
just thought, it was like, oh, well that's...
No, that's a good thing to know. I'll keep that in mind, because, I mean... Yeah, that's a good thing to know. I am not... Yeah, But no, I'm words speaking, because that's what a lot of like therapists in like working people use, since it's not like becoming friends on Skype to be able to do it.
It's the business one.
Yeah, which
Oh.
is appropriate. Like, you don't want to like have that open access to everyone, but
People just brought up an excellent point. Most schools are using Zoom right now,
Oh yeah,
which means they are data mining
children.
children. Which is the
can't
same
wait for
thing that
Papa to go for
YouTube.
their faces.
Yeah, which is the same thing YouTube just got in trouble for at the beginning of this year.
Okay, Gyarados, Mega, done.
Nice.
It's got so much going on, but I think it worked out very well. Okay, so next up we'll move on to Amistar and Kaboo Tops, but first I'm going to go get some food and then we'll just sit around and we'll chat with people while we eat. So I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, no, so you didn't see me around because I did a lot of traveling for last month to try to get into graduate schools, and so far, I've gotten waitlisted, and then rejected at one place, but three places waitlisted.
It's rough competition out there.
Yep. That's all I have to say about that. And then, so I've kind of been taking a break from stuff because I've been trying to figure out what I'm doing in my life in the meantime. Like, how I'm getting by and how I'm going to make up some money for the move. Because I'm moving regardless. I may not be getting into grad school, but I am getting out of West Virginia. That is the plan. But for the most part, been good. Just kind of been chipping away at StarClan battles, and
That is the big mood right now.
yep.
That is the one nice thing about all of this is I get to work more on StarClan battles.
Which means I've got to work more on it, and I'm kind of scared of these crowd moments. I'm not gonna lie. Audio editing these crowd cheers is like, oh god, why? Wait, what am I doing?
I have faith.
I appreciate that.
Freckletail, thank you.
Because you gotta have faith.
You know what you mean about teachers thinking you have unlimited time in school? I've been there before. You know, when we had the Arctic days and stuff, they like thought we could each do like 2-hour things for all of their classes, and it's like that becomes way more work than I actually can do. Especially at home when my mom is thinking the same thing, and she's like, "Why don't you do these chores?"
Exactly.
But you'll get to it when you get to it, and it'll work out.
Yeah, my parents were very much the homework is for the work we give you at home. It is not for school, so.
Oh no, my mom was like, "Are you doing that homework yet? Are you doing that homework yet? Are you doing that?" But also like, "Girl, your freaking room, clean it." To mom, school was my job, and that's how she wanted me to view it. It's like I was working a job, and my job was school.
This is incredibly salty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Much salt.
Oh
Too
no.
much salt.
Oh no, sounds like when I use garlic salt to make things.
No, that
Oh, I
is
love garlic
noodles.
salt.
Oh, man.
It's so easy to accidentally use too much garlic salt, but I mean, it's on noodles, just salty noodles?
No, the chicken was like... it's kind of inedibly salty.
It's very salty.
Oh no.
My
I'm very
cholesterol
hungry,
just
though.
skyrocketed and flew through the roof, and I took one bite.
Oh no. Drink water.
No duh.
Drink the substance I call myself. No, this isn't key.
No, this isn't what?
Kinky.
Hmm.
Well, Freckle Wish, you'll be excited for next week's Drawing a Blank. I've got another StarClan Battles video upcoming.
Yeah.
Freckle Wish, you mean Freckle Tail?
Oh, did I say Freckle Wish? Sorry, Freckle Tail.
I was like, what?
Freckle
You
Wish
have
is
character
a
named
warrior
Freckle
cat.
Wish, don't you, Tennelle?
Huh?
Don't you have a character named Freckle Wish?
No, Freckle Wish is an actual warrior cat.
Oh, that's right. Right. No, you had Fresh Heart. That's what it was.
Yeah, way back when.
Okay.
Who is now Thrush Spots? Question mark, question mark?
No, Metal Leap.
Oh, right.
She got completely renamed.
Yeah.
Well, that's too salty to eat, so moving on.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
Can I send you food?
I don't know that anything delivers to us other than pizza.
You're not feeling pizza, I take it?
The pizza place that delivers is not one that we're a big fan of.
Fair enough.
So, no. I appreciate the thought.
I try. Y'all did the same for me, after all.
No, I can make it something later, Shawn.
Cool. You can even use some of this. Like, we could just make something with chicken,
We
but
shred it up.
like shred it up and then add no more salt content to the rest of the dish.
Yeah.
And it might even out.
Whew, yeah.
Finished the pen drawing.
Nice.
Gonna send it into the chat.
Oh, look at her.
You can feel free to show it on stream if you want. Or, I'm not sure how I would show it to other people.
What's she got in her paw?
Just a blade of grass.
Okay.
Death.
The idea, it looks like a knife, doesn't it?
I don't know. I'm not even looking at it. I'm a
It's
little...
just kind of supposed to be like, she's just gotten bored and she's just like fiddling with a blade of grass that she like got in between her paws. It's something I used to do a lot as a kid while I was waiting for my brothers and sisters to finish things. Like volleyball matches and, not volleyball, softball matches and like soccer matches.
Fair. I remember going along with, like, to sporting events like that and just being bored.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, one of the pre-sketches I had like one of the sides of the blade of grass like actually rough on one edge to make it look like it was torn up, but I forgot to do that in this.
Doing this art just makes me think of, oh man, we could be getting fossils in Animal Crossing.
What's that?
I keep getting the same island when I go to fly.
Yeah? Huh. I think there's like one really basic generic island and like a few variations. Then there's a couple of good ones, like the one that gives you bamboo.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that little that single one all the time. That basic one.
Mm-hmm.
Just constantly. I've gotten one other island, and that's got like a spiral on the in the middle, and that's the only other island I've gotten.
We've gotten a few different ones. They're all really fairly basic.
But you've at least gotten the bamboo island.
Yes, it's true. And we also manufactured our own spider island.
Ah, yes, I heard about how you could do that. I'm too
Seem-
chicken.
It seemed useful because we were low on money and we hadn't found any tarantulas on our own island yet. So we're just like, all right, let's do this. Let's try it out.
Fair enough.
And it worked. In fact, it worked very well.
Good to know. Whenever I need to just have a torrent of money.
Isn't that all the time?
I mean, maybe, but whenever I'm tired enough that I'm going to decide to break up my game. Break my game. That's the word I was looking for. Not break up, just break. Break my island's economy, more like.
Tom Nook, I need these upgrades to my house now. Give them to me.
Yeah,
I mean, I've already done the second upgrade, to be fair.
I mean, we haven't. Another thing to think about is like we've unfortunately had to be splitting most of our
that's true.
everything we find on the island. We're splitting it between two people.
That's true too. Yeah.
So I know a lot of people poo-poo the idea of like time skips, but it's been incredibly useful for us. It's like,
That's
all right,
fair.
all right, well, we've run out of most things to do, especially just with the few people that or like seeing as there's just a couple of us, and we've got no more money.
Yee. Well, that other thing is right. I mean, time traveling is valid. Like, enjoy the game however you want to enjoy it. Just like me playing single player. I've been able to enjoy it for 8 hours a day without time skipping, so...
Yeah. It's like everybody wants to play it differently. I know some people poo-poo on it because
I feel that it's cheating.
They feel like it's cheating, and or because they're not doing it, they feel like they're going to miss out on something, which is not true. You will, like, everyone's going to get all the same stuff in the end anyways.
Yeah.
It just depends on how impatient and or how much time you have to like spend doing it.
Good point.
It's like, yeah, eventually everyone will have all the things on the island. We mostly do it just so that we can, get money.
Yeah.
Because splitting costs, we gotta, like, all of our costs are doubled to fix all of our stuff.
This is true.
All right, Amistar complete.
Put the things behind the blue, the front tentacles. They're kind of like overlapping right now in a weird shadow under the eyes.
When?
Okay, never mind. Sorry. Maybe I'm behind. I think I probably am behind. Never mind. You're good. Sorry.
You Gucci.
Which shadow? The shadow directly below the shell?
You're fine. It's fine. No, you're actually.
She was behind on the stream, so.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I forgot that I'm hearing this not in the same time as what I'm seeing. My mistake.
All right. Well, moving on to Kabutops.
Yeah.
I like Kabutops. I like the Pokemon from Generation 1 that have knife hands.
Because they actually have decent designs. They're not all round. It's amazing.
There's something interesting going on here.
Yeah.
Unlike many of the other Pokemon.
Oh, that's right. I could be worth drop that off. Ooh. I opened up Psy when this started because I wasn't sure if I wanted to like do digital or not, and I just opened up recent and opened up that little PMV AMV thing I'm working on for today, and I was like, I'm looking, I was like, I could work on that, but like,
Hey, now's a good time to set a schedule for yourself to work on a little bit of it every day.
Right. Oh, you right. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, she's right, chat. Somebody save me. But wow, we got a test back.
Welcome back.
Hello. I did not eat mashed potatoes.
Oh, congratulations.
I did have a pretzel, salted caramel cookie though.
Ooh.
I don't know what that is. It sounds terrible for you, and I want one.
Yeah, it had a lot of chocolate on it. I was like, this is great. So Water, you need to let me know when you want to work on Sunshine.
Oh shoot, that's right.
More projects.
I have so many projects. Oh no.
We could probably get that done pretty quickly.
No, we probably can. Honestly, whenever you have the energy to, like, just... I may say later, but please go ahead and ask. Like, are you sure you don't want to work on it now? Because if you just ask again, I'll probably say yes, and I'm not doing anything else. I really should probably just be working on it.
I just want to get it done before next week because that's my due date for everybody else. And so
yeah. So then let's definitely hit me up tomorrow. I will not have any functionality today for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty burnt out for today too.
if it's not done sooner, then I might be able to do this wonderful thing known as have a different ADHD medication come Thursday. Or I might bring up... Oh, I might try to get on the first medication again, and instead of doing an extended release version, doing, like, the short version that actually goes away in just a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I might just do that instead. That way I can, have my appetite, but also have the medication that helped me.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Because
side
this
effects.
current one is not doing it. That's
Medication
why I
side
have
effect.
not taken it in a while. But we'll see. We'll also see if I actually have my appointment on Wednesday, like we said earlier.
We'll see. We'll all see.
Most places are still open. Like my dad was supposed to have a appointment with his primary doctor on Wednesday, and apparently they would have still seen him because he called to reschedule. And they were like, "Well, we're only seeing wellness," and he was like, "You know, they're not seeing like people
Yeah,
coming
sick.
sick."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, but people can still come in if they're sick. That's not gonna stop them." So no.
And also, like we were talking about, asymptomatic carriers.
Yes. Yeah, I mentioned that to him too. We do have a 96-year-old woman living here with us.
Yeah.
And me, but I'd probably be fine.
Yeah. Hard to say.
Probably is not for sure.
Yeah, my mom, like, when I was saying, it's like, well, I mean, I'm probably fine no matter what. She kind of was like, I mean, you say that, honey, but I was like, Mom, don't do this to me. Her freaking, she just studied the flu pandemic so much in medical school because it was recent enough at the time that it was really like a huge area of study, and she's just so like. She's really kind of been looking at this and going, you know, what we did in the first pandemic was downplay it, and, like, that was a bad idea. Like, that actively made this worse. Like, I don't think I really trust anyone that's trying to downplay it. And I'm like, Ma, let me not be anxious, please.
My dad is saying that he wishes that they would just go ahead and lock down the whole state. 'Cause he's like, I don't want them to wait until it gets bad. Just do it now.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like, if we wait till it's bad, then it's too late.
Precisely. I mean, look at Italy.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, we're all probably going to get it at some point or another. I'd rather wait until we have more medicine for it and people have antibodies and, you know.
I would rather wait until, we've had time for the research and, like, the hospitals aren't going to be overwhelmed and...
Yeah. Let's not all get it at once.
Yeah.
Sillies. Stares at government.
But no, I've got word speaking. That's the other thing I have, is I still have my allergy injections. But they're like, instead of coming in whenever you want, come in at this very specific time now. I was like, okay, cool. But sadly, this time is going to be I have new vials, so I'm going to have to, like, sit and wait afterwards, too, for 20 minutes. And I'm like, can't you just, like, trust me with this EpiPen and let me go?
No.
There we go.
Good shapes.
Kabutop's here is pretty simple because he's a croissant.
He is.
And then he certainly has body below him, but most of that's not even going to be seen.
I'm gonna point that out to my friend Samuel. That's his favorite Pokemon is Kabutop.
Did you know that your favorite Pokemon is a croissant? Damn it. Now I can't unsee that.
Why would you do this to me, Shawn? The betrayal.
Yeah.
Top 10 anime betrayals of all time.
He's my
I mean-
man.
Shawn points out croissant shape.
I mean, I like this guy too, but he looks like a croissant.
My DM, he deserves it. Poor DM who was trying so hard last session. And somebody got so angry, like they were taking in-character stuff personal.
Oh. That's no fun.
It's like, it's just a game. Why you have to get so mad?
I'm like, I don't really hate you, Lunari does. I'm sorry. I had to apologize for making him mad. I'm being upset. I wasn't the only one doing it though. Like everybody hates him right now, so
Oh.
I understand. It kind of felt like we were all ganging up on him, but
Apparently, Steven Universe Future finale just aired.
oh, that was tonight.
Yeah. They went ahead and they put it up on Cartoon Network now.
Oh no, that's why this is weird. Sorry, I just realized my tablet is using both screens,
Uh-huh.
Oh, interesting.
and I don't have enough space to draw like that. So let me see if I can change this.
That's interesting. What? It wasn't supposed to be tonight. Oh, it was supposed to be Friday. Someone said in the chat.
Mm.
Let's see if my.
Wonder if I can switch this to only be mapping onto one screen.
You should be able to.
Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Yes, I can. Oh, thank the Lord. Whew.
Did it get put up by accident, or did they do that on purpose?
From CN's official Twitter, it says, "We couldn't wait, and you know you secretly can't either. Watch
Huh.
Homeward Bound from Steven Universe Future series finale on the CN app now."
Neat. We'll have to check that out later.
Yeah. I think we have a couple episodes to watch.
Maybe 2.
Yeah.
I need to catch up on Steven Universe, period, because I was relying on Hulu.
Ah. Did it stop airing on Hulu?
It stopped after like season 3, I want to say. Yeah.
Oh.
Like I never even got to the Rose Quartz reveal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a good show.
I know. Like I keep seeing this stuff. I've been letting myself be spoiled.
Uh-huh.
So like I've been,
You know roughly what's going on. It's just
Yeah, exactly.
Steven Universe is a fun show to catch up with. We tend to kind of just wait and binge it. But it's such a nice show to keep up with because the episodes are only 11 minutes long, and so it just like keeps things moving.
Mhm. Mhm. Oh man. Oh gosh.
I feel like Steven Universe is what I want My Hero Academia to be. Like those two things I complained about, where it's like, you know, if it's not focusing on the plot, then it's focusing on character interactions.
Yeah, which people get really mad about, like them focusing on character interaction of like townies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Dude,
I
the
don't
Mayor
know.
Dewey episode almost made me not hate Mayor Dewey.
this is true.
The
Yeah.
only ones I don't really like are the Ronaldo ones because I just can't stand him.
Oh, yeah. No, Ronaldo sucks.
That's valid.
I'm
Still,
asking a
I would
friend-
take 100 Ronaldo episodes over Minita.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Yes,
what?
I agree.
From My
Don't
Hero?
want Manette.
Oh, that's the name of the grape kid, right?
Yeah.
I try not to remember his name specifically.
Who? Sorry? Whomst? Who's that?
Not in my house.
Yeah.
That character doesn't exist. There's just a empty seat there, and for some reason some episodes just are strangely shorter. I'm not sure why. There's a little bit of plot inconsistencies there. Like, I'm not sure how what's his face finished his exam, but like, it's fine. It's fine. We don't really need to know.
No, we really didn't. You're right.
Oh, is Steven Universe in its final season?
Yeah. This is it. This is the series finale.
Series
Oh.
finale.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, Steven Universe. Sorry, I thought for some reason I thought that was My Hero. My Hero's nowhere near done, right?
No.
Okay, that's another reason I have like
Especially
no inclination to
following
try to
the
catch
manga.
up.
No, that's fair. I think this season might be wrapped up or wrapping up. I can't remember. But yeah, that's fair.
I'm asking my friend about Steven Universe because she keeps up with it more than I do. And this might just be episode 17 because she had told me that the quote-unquote finale was going to be 4 episodes.
Oh, so
Oh.
you think they're kind of like doing a
Teasing.
fake out here?
Yeah, because what she just sent me, she goes, "This says it's just this is just episode 17." She sent me the episode.
So it's gonna be like, catch the actual finale on Friday
not
or
sure.
whatever.
I'm assuming that Otter Guy, you have never experienced the Grape Child from My Hero Academia. Because
I
they're
hope
like,
you never do.
because they're like, Great Boy has no redeeming qualities, does he? And the answer is, yeah, he has none. He is just
None.
gross.
And they keep
Oh, okay,
The
they
whole
hate the
point
grape
of the
child. Yeah,
classroom
he
that
sucks.
they're- The whole point of the class that these kids are in is that they're supposed to be like the talented group of kids. But he sucks. Like, this kid sucks. We see other kids who like deserve his spot way more.
Mhm.
He's an
Yeah.
irritating and annoying character to be around. Like, he's just the worst.
And they actually like.
And like I can. put
The
up
other
with
characters only just tolerate him.
Okay, no, they actually cater to him in like one of the
Yeah.
more recent episodes of the season. Not gonna lie, just for like one thing, but like.
No,
If
yeah,
in
like
this
I
dance
wouldn't say
number-
that the other students are mean to him or awful to him at all, because that would make him at least a little sympathetic. But no, like, he's just the worst for no reason.
Yeah, I can
Other
put up
than
with-
self-insert for all of those gross, awful otakus who
Mhm.
think slobbering after women is an okay trait to have.
It is
Spoilers.
a personality.
Spoilers, that's a terrible thing. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Otter says he's in school to be a hero, and he harasses anything female.
Yep.
Yep.
Although I did kind of like how the tables were turned on him when he took the internship with Mount Lady. Like, no, just go do my laundry.
But even that is still like,
Playing into that trope.
it's still playing
No, it
into that
definitely
trope.
is.
And it's like, you know what? A lot of guys are into that kind of gross shit, and it's awful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay. I say gross shit, but like, it's like a sub-dom relationship, but the way it's presented in the show is in an unhealthy light, and that
a
is the
teenager.
part that's not okay. Yeah. It's like, he's a teenager, and he is not...
It's still everyone in this situation is being sexualized. Even if they're making fun of it, they're still sexualizing both a young adolescent teen and this older woman who should not be sexualized when she is around minors.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, this is not okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's just the general problems that the show, much like many things, of just like all the female characters just inherently being more sexualized than the male characters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Anyways, let's move on from that.
Well,
You're
was gonna
fine.
say-
It was a good conversation. I just was like, yeah, no, you're right.
It's like, I need to address this before we move on. We're moving on now.
I was gonna say I can put up with like high school boy characters who are kind of perverted. Like I can't remember his name right now, but the electricity boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's fine because he has other stuff going for him.
Yes, exactly.
He's got other stuff going for him. He's sympathetic in some regards. His lecherous nature is not his only character trait.
Because it's like, yes, some teenage boys do act like that. Some teenage girls act like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it shouldn't be their only trait. And just be
Like sometimes
Yeah.
teenagers are hormonal and just horny. It just
Yeah,
happens.
more often than not, teenagers are very horny on main, but like when that's their only character trait, that's the problem.
Yes.
I don't want them to speak.
Yep.
Or do anything.
I need to not talk and coughing a bunch.
Stop coughing.
No more cough.
Had this for like 2 months.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know.
Over 2 months now.
Believe me, I know.
He's very aware.
If I was made of money and we weren't in a global pandemic, I'd go check with a doctor. But you know,
Yeah, I know.
neither of those things are true.
It could be like a bronchitis, so you just have like inflammation in your lungs sticking around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get that all the time as a kid.
Like, I'm sure if I went to the doctor, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you've had this for a while now. You shouldn't take these drugs for like a week and you'll be fine."
Here's some antibiotics. Goodbye.
Yeah. But again, that would require
That's not a
going
good
to the
time.
doctor. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh hey, we're moving on to Generation 2.
Yo.
Allergies? No. Definitely not allergies. It's just after Christmas break, I got a sickness from my family that we went to Florida with, and it never went away. Well, okay, the major part of the sickness went away, but I've just been stuck with this perpetual cough for all of this year so far.
Your throat doesn't even hurt. It's just.
No, it's just like this little tickling cough that doesn't
Dry
go away.
I like
It
the
almost
looking
sounds like
negative.
you've just scratched your throat enough that like it just kind of keeps that stimulus there. Like it's almost like your body's trained to it now.
Yeah, which
You
is what I'm
might-
afraid of.
You might consider trying really hard to suppress yourself.
More honey.
Oh no, it's not good. Honey/honey water tastes like nothing or gross. I
No
don't.
one's saying to do it for the taste.
I like the crystals on Mega Helix.
They're interesting.
I feel like the design would have been better if there were some on its head too, but
Yeah,
Oh,
but they
Zwa, I
decided
don't
not to
think
do
they
that.
have a Starbucks.
What?
You don't have a Starbucks in your area, do you?
Oh, yeah. There's
Oh.
Starbucks.
Oh.
I don't like tea or coffee though. So
I just
or-
didn't.
neither of
I
us
just
are
didn't
big.
See it.
Yeah, neither of us are big fans of tea or coffee, so we don't really go to Starbucks. There's got to be one within like 5.
I'm pretty sure
Miles.
there's like 3,
Yeah.
all like
Oh,
5
that's true.
miles
I keep
away
forgetting
from us.
that's a college town.
It's just one of those things that we don't pay attention to. Heck, even on the campus, we serve Starbucks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Zwal was just recommending something called a cold buster from them. So
I wonder what that. I
know
wonder
if I
what it's
trust-
made of.
Cough
Don't know if I
syrup.
trust
Gross.
It's just
Starbucks.
cough syrup and coffee. I don't
to
know.
cure my sickness.
Oh, there's Steelix. Hey, buddy, how's it going? You're about to get upgraded.
Yeah, we have a Starbucks down the street, and then if you turn and go down the road, there's another one right, like, within walking distance, just right there.
Yep, I was correct. There are 3 Starbuckses all within 1.5 miles of us.
Well, there you go.
well, I was mistaken. I just did not see them.
Well, it might be one of those things that you're so used to seeing Starbucks, you become blind to them.
You phase them
That's
out.
fair. Yeah.
Oh, he becomes all smooth and rounded. Interesting.
I remember watching you do this one.
Yeah, this one happened on stream.
Yeah. Peach tea, mint tea, honey, and lemonade. It's an interesting
Oh, that sounds yummy.
Ugh.
Doesn't sound like a gross cold buster. That sounds yummy. See, there was a like cold/allergy busting smoothie that was offered at this place called the Juice Bar at campus, and it tasted like drinking an entire plant. Like,
Ew.
but it legitimately helped me. Like, I don't know if you remember when I got my oh, what are they called? Oh, whatever. The things in my nose when I got those reduced.
Yeah.
Turbinates. When I got my turbinates reduced, like, that was like the one thing that was really helping me between the swelling from after that and the allergies, just to like relieve my sinus pressure. It just opened me up enough. But it had like kale and bananas and like I think there was some strawberry, but like it had so much just like stuff that it just tasted like I was drinking the roots and the stems and the leaves and the fruit. Like, it was just everything.
I'm happy for you, but that sounds
brown.
gross.
And it was brown.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I
And
believe
it
it.
did not taste the best, but
You
it
know it's
didn't
gonna be
taste
good when it's a
terrible either,
brown
to be fair.
Ugh.
Brown slurry, here we come. Do do diddly diddly do.
Usually if I put kale in my smoothies, you can't taste it, because you put enough fruit in it that it covers it up.
I don't think I've ever consumed kale.
I like kale. I just don't like it as a smoothie. And I prefer raw kale. I think it tastes a whole lot like broccoli stems, but a bit stronger. I had to eat kale so I could tell the people who go, have you tried kale to cure your sickness? To go, yes, I have.
Believe it
That
or
sounds frustrating.
not, believe it or not, straight up nutrition can't cure an unknown awful disease.
You can't cure cancer. Like some people seem to think.
Amazing.
Amazing. Have you tried going outside and eating a handful of dirt? See what happens. I mean,
That
no.
is what it
but-
feels like sometimes, huh? Like, no, because actually, that's generally not recommended.
Well, I'm recommending it now. Yeah, and it's a stupid ass recommendation, so I'm not doing it.
It's like, are you a doctor? No.
Have you studied the human body extensively and done several autopsies on cadavers? No? Then fuck off. Not even autopsies, dissections. That's what I meant to say. You dissected donated cadavers so that you can understand the human body and all of its inner workings? No? Or if you have and you're not a doctor, then why the fuck aren't you in jail?
I've dissected a whole bunch of animals.
Yeah, but people do that in biology class.
I know, because I'm a biology major.
I dissected a bunch of animals in my AP bio class, and we did like a whole animal anthology book and like used our dissection drawings in them too. It was a really cool thing because we did like earthworms, so we did like went up in complexity every time. So like we started with earthworms and went to, I think we went to crawfish next.
Mm-hmm.
And then to fish, and we skipped frogs because we had done frogs the year before in like normal biology.
I let
And
my
then-
lab partner deal with the cutting the things apart.
That was
That's what-
me in high school. That was
Me too. That was me too. And then we
No, I
actually
mean, I was-
dissected. We
I
actually
was the one
dissected
doing
fetal
the
pigs too.
I was the one doing the dissection because my partner never wanted to do it, and I was like, okay.
It's like, I'll pass. And my partner's like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it was fine with me too. I didn't mind.
It's like, I think I had to like do a little bit just to like
Get the credit.
get the credit. So I did like the smallest amount of like poking and prodding. I'm like, all right, I'm cool. That's it. I'm done. No more.
My lab partner didn't want to do any of the cutting, but very much was into the observation, but was too squeamish to do the cutting. So, but like to get the credit in the class, you just had to actually like do a full drawing of your own.
Okay.
But we ended the semester with fetal pigs, and that was because they weren't actually
Yummy.
fetal. They were like basically about to be born.
Yeah, they look like.
They're piglets. I mean, they're straight
Yeah,
up,
they look like a piglet. They don't
Yeah.
look. They're not tiny. They're just.
They're not actually fetal. But the coolest part of that though was we were the only. So there were only 3 for the class. We had groups of 4 for the pigs because those were harder to do and get. Plus like storage.
Mm-hmm.
And we did like my group was the only one that actually was able to do the half cut across the heart to see all 4 chambers correctly.
Nice.
So like, I felt proud of that moment. So I was like, ah yes, the chambers of the heart, the thing I'm doing my semester-long study on. Because we had like personal projects too to like present on later. It's like, research something you're interested in. And I was like, alright. Gonna look into my brother's heart condition because I have no idea what the frick he has and what's going on with him.
Why does that happen so often?
What? Not knowing what the frick is going on with him?
Going on with people.
Huh.
Because human
just is
bodies
hard
are
to-
unfortunately very complicated.
It's just very hard to understand how someone is born basically missing the left side of their heart and what the fuck doctors did in 4 surgeries to make it functional.
Crazy.
Exactly. But he can't run because what they actually did
Yeah.
was they took all the parts and they basically mashed all the parts of the heart together so that all of it works to pump blood to the whole body. So the right side of the heart is also pumping blood to the body. And they cut off the right side of the heart from the veins and from the pulmonary branch, and they instead attach the veins to the pulmonary branch so his blood flows passively back to his heart and then is pumped to the body.
So his heart rate can't get too high?
Yeah, because if his heart rate gets high, then it's not actually going to be pumping any more blood, and he'll
Yeah.
just go be deoxygenated.
Well, good job, doctors.
Cool.
Yeah, it's an insane process. But like, it's really hard to understand because it's like, technically the series of surgeries he got was the fenestrated Fontan series.
Mhm.
But also they misdiagnosed him at first because first they just tried to widen his aorta. And then that didn't work. And they were like, oh, I guess we were wrong. Better do these 3 surgeries too. So like before he was even 3 years old. Just.
I love when doctors get in there and are like, oh, oops.
Yeah.
Just gotta look around. They're like, So about that.
So we were wrong. We apologize. I know it doesn't happen often for us, but that's how it went.
Doctors do not like to admit they're wrong.
The most frustrating part of it all too was like, what he has is what they originally diagnosed him with before he was born, like from all the imaging. But it's like hard to tell for sure, and like that's an extreme series of surgeries to put a baby through.
Mm-hmm.
So they like went down to the smaller one of, no, he just has a small aorta, he'll be fine. And then like watched him, was like, nah, that baby still like can't even have a GI drip and not throw up. Like you know, people get GI drips because it's supposed to be like if they are someone who's throwing up constantly because their body's in a state of peril, like a slow drip is supposed to let them not throw up.
Yeah.
But no, his body was in such a state of peril that even with like that slow drip, he just threw up constantly.
Cool.
Took forever to train him how to eat.
Poor thing.
Yeah. My sister became the motivator because she was born after him, so if he ate, he got to hold the baby.
Oh.
It was really cute. He wanted the baby. He wanted to hold her and take care of her.
My favorite thing that I dissected in school was a shark.
Oh, that's cool.
Not a big shark, specifically a dogfish, but
Still a shark.
still a shark. And I don't
Rip
know
him to shreds.
I don't
Show him
remember if
who's
I
boss.
told y'all this story or not, but we had a little contest in the classroom of who could get the brain out of the cartilage skull the fastest and the most intact
Oh.
would get extra credit. And I won, so.
Heyo! Nice.
And I got to keep the eyeball for a while, because it's like an actual, it's like a marble.
Oh, whoa.
It'll start to rot and deteriorate, so you can't keep it forever. But
like for a while, yeah.
yeah, it's like a little marble.
Eh?
Yeah, I always loved doing that stuff. I thought it was really interesting. Which is why I ended up wanting to do like veterinary medicine stuff. That's not like full veterinary medicine because I didn't want to basically go through med school.
Mm-hmm. No, I thought about veterinary medicine too, cause like, but then like I looked further into it, and it was like basically it was like, so have the exact same debt as medical school.
Yep.
But don't get paid as much.
Yep.
And need to know probably 50 times the amount of information as any one doctor.
Cool. Pass.
Exactly.
Just be a vet tech. Be an animal nurse.
Especially when you go into zoology.
Mm-hmm.
The only way to get another job as a zoologist is to wait for someone to die, basically.
Yeah.
Like, have the right networking and hope someone dies. And I was like,
'Cause that was my original plan, was to be a zoologist, and then it was just like, this isn't gonna work.
that's awful. How about no? I just really wanted to work with wolves. I'm not gonna lie.
Mood.
Fair. I mean, it's on my bucket list, that I've never actually written. That I want to hug a lion. So
Oh my god.
I was
will I
beat
ever
on by
actually
a
do
lion.
it? I think you've told me that before.
Yeah, we were visiting a zoo, and a lioness just turned around, and suddenly someone shouted, "Everybody get out of the way!" And I was not fast enough.
Oh no.
As a kid, I got to play with tiger cubs.
Oh. That's
Huh.
cool.
Couple of tiger cubs at a probably not very reputable local zoo.
I did get to ride an elephant at the San Diego Zoo whenever I was a kid.
Oh, that's cool.
An Asian elephant.
Oh, that's so cool.
I was like 3, and it's one of the few memories I have as a child of that young age. Yeah?
She also thinks it's cool.
You weren't there, Bandit.
Meh.
You weren't born yet.
She says lies. Been around.
I am eternal. Someone in the chat wants to know what Tennelle and Shawn's favorite species of big cat is.
Big cat?
Big cat.
I don't know. Big cats are all just so wonderful. I'm tempted to say tiger just because tigers are awesome. They swim. They big.
They stripey.
They stripey. Like, what's not to love? But leopards
Spotty.
are spotty and they're
And they
rad
live
and
in
they live in the rainforest. Yeah.
And then there's also snow leopards.
Oh, yeah.
And jaguars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was more so thinking jaguars rather than leopards.
The thick versions of leopards.
Yeah.
Lions are my favorite.
Lions are also good. I think I would actually put lions pretty low on the totem pole, though.
They're really boring.
Well, they're like, their lifestyle is very interesting.
I
Like
definitely
big fluffy
think
mane.
I definitely think tigers are probably my favorite because I vibe with that swimming. I swim. Swimming is great to me. This is why I'm a River Clan person.
I also
have
vibe
always-
with cheetahs. They fast. They're solitary. They have a hard time with life.
They do.
Teal, you're just a Wind Clan person. Just say it.
Yeah, I am.
I have always really liked Amur leopards.
Oh, yeah.
The very pretty leopards.
Mm-hmm.
The very obscure kind of. They're not really a big cat. They're more like a wild cat, but the really obscure kind of big cat that I find really interesting is this Andean cat
Mm-hmm.
because it's so ugly.
Yeah, if I had, like, just to pick a favorite, like, wildcat, it would definitely either be servals or ocelots.
Okay, yeah, look. Hold on. I'm gonna share a link for this. Hold on. It's so ugly. I love it.
I like sand cats because their faces look too small.
Yeah, they do. Their faces do look too
For their
small. It's
heads.
cute.
If I ever changed my persona to something that wasn't Simi, I would probably change it to a serval.
Mine would be a grizzly bear.
Aw, that'd be so good for you.
Mine would be a praying mantis.
I wonder why.
I don't know. It's not like it's the best animal ever.
And we'll draw it two sides.
No, but look at this Andean cat. It doesn't look right.
Tiny,
It
tiny.
just looks like a house cat that's slightly
Aw.
off.
Like got a dog nose for some reason.
The big nose.
Well, it's a cat bear. It's a cat bear.
It is. I like it. I like the spot.
I like it too. This is okay. This is the first picture I think I remember seeing of it. Actually, hold on. Or
Bandit, can you not bite my hand? If you're gonna lay here, you gotta be nice.
this is the first picture I remember seeing of it. So that's why I thought it was ugly.
He's had a hard day. He needed a nap.
It's just like look at that face. It's just like oh gosh, why? I have no idea what a new persona for me would be.
But you went from wolf to key cat.
Yeah. But I mostly went to kitty cat because that's what I do most of. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Shawn does have praying mantises as pets in Animal Crossing.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
absolutely.
yes.
So much so, in fact, that the first praying mantis and lotus mantis that we found, we were not allowed to give to Blathers. They had to go to me directly and directly into my house. When we caught the second one of each of those, then we gave those to Blathers.
Oh, Oswald's right. Palace cats are a little more derpy. I just like how the Indian cat looks like it has too wide of a head. Like its eyes are so wide set, its head is so wide, and then it's got this dog-like nose. It's just
Doing its best.
it's doing its best. I love it. But yeah, I have no idea what animal do y'all think I would be?
I envision you as an otter.
I
I
gonna
was
say
about
otter.
to say that too.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have otter feet.
I do have otter leap.
Well, there you go. I think it's pretty
Unanimous.
unanimous.
What do you think, Bandit?
I kind of want to look more into otters now and like their personality, because they can be like mean.
They can be, but I think they're also like they're territorial. But like that goes with any wild animal, you know.
Depends what, river otters and sea otters are a little different. So.
What does that otter thing think?
Yeah.
Or is she
can I
just
take your
hedging in
type?
on your territory?
Yeah, exactly.
I think sea otters. Bandit, you're caught. Bandit, you're caught on the cord, honey.
Oh, we need to feed the cat.
Ah.
There you go. You're free. He's angry. She's like, Mother, you trapped me. You did this. She's
It was
so angry.
definitely you, not me.
She's sitting on the other side of the room now, just staring at me. You mad? You'll be okay. Also,
See, this is
sea
why
otter.
otters would be such a good enemy in warriors. Like you would think they would be just as common as badgers.
Otter thing says otters are the best, more is better.
Okay. Okay.
And sea otters have those cute little whiskers. Like
I mean,
they have a more puffy face than river otters do, and they're cute.
I'd have to look into which kind of otter would fit me. Now I'm gonna make an otter persona, guys. What am I gonna name
Why
it?
not?
Am I also gonna name it water, or is it gonna be water with like an O and two T's? Is it gonna be like
Water.
water?
Yeah. Water.
What are those?
Water the otter. Water.
Water. sea otters are also much bigger.
Oh, interesting. Some in the past otters have been, and sometimes still now, but like it's less so, but like have been bred and trained to chase fish into like fishing nets for fishermen.
That's interesting. I didn't know
It's still in practice in the district of Narail in Bangladesh, apparently, according to Wikipedia.
They should bring up the otters in the Warriors more, like you said.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen an otter in Warriors.
No, they're there.
Yeah.
They live in the lake.
Oh.
They're like mentioned one time and then never again, and it's like, where'd they go?
They should be an active threat. They're not.
They're stealing the fish, for one.
Yeah.
I feel like they would fight over the fish. Maybe
I
that's
feel
what
like
they
if we just had a River Clan book, we could see this
Maybe
and all
Mothwing
come to
and
the
Mothwing-
conclusion that otters are badass and they're gonna murder the cats.
Well, apparently the little stoats were gonna
Murder
them
Wind
all.
Clan, so like, yeah, exactly.
They're little.
Exactly.
Of course, there was a lot of them. There's like 200 of them. It's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, depending on if Mothwing's novella takes place at the lake or not.
Oh, yeah. I guess it could take place in the Old Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, that would kind of make sense if they did, because, like, there's that whole blank area of time that hasn't really been explored.
Yeah.
And we've already seen what is essentially a Mothwing novella at the lake.
Just upset everybody by having her not interact with Leafpool at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, you know, Misty Star's Omen might have been a Misty Star novella, but it was all about Mothwing.
It was, yeah.
It kind of makes me a little upset that we're getting another Mothwing novella, because I'm just like, you already did her.
Yeah, I kind of would like a Willowshine one, because it's kind of interesting how I want to see more about what she thinks of all this.
Yeah. Man,
There's
so many Power of Three, Omen of the Stars and onward characters that live in other clans are like, they were set up to be like these interesting characters and then just completely dropped.
Right.
Like Willowshine, Minnowpaw, Kestrel Flight. In general, I'm sad that the medicine cats, like in River Clan and Wind Clan, don't have much personality going for them.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Kestrelflight to pick an apprentice.
Yeah,
He's, you know, he's getting up there. He's
he's as old as Jayfeather, just about.
yeah, he's Jayfeather and Willowshine.
Mm-hmm.
A little younger than Willowshine.
Moving on to the buzzsaw.
Buzz buzz.
More Caesar.
Why have one Caesar when you can have two Caesars? I guess.
We need to find out how Mothwing trained in the Dark Forest. Yep. Make it really about Maple Shade.
Make everything, all the novellas, tie back into Maple Shade somehow.
Yeah. That's what people want.
I think that she's gonna show up again, so
Oh, man.
because the Aryans don't know how to let go.
Oh.
We
Yeah,
need to
he's
feed the
very
cat.
Thank you.
It's my theory. She's the one in charge of all this that's happening.
Tennelle, do you want to go feed the cat, or should I go up and?
Yeah, I can go
Okay.
do that.
Okay, because she's definitely hungry.
She's banging at the door going, go! Feed me!
Why have you betrayed me in this way? I asked for one thing. Well, maybe two things. All of your attention and food.
Yeah, I liked her being like, play with me while y'all were playing Animal Crossing.
Yep.
Bandit's that way. She'll just come over and lay on top of the Switch. And be like, oh, you're looking at me. Wonderful.
Wonderful. Now that we're here. Playtime.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure out which type of otter does the family group thing, like, cause the thing that would be the most that would solidify being an otter for me is like being extremely loyal, cause that's a part of what made wolves so interesting to me, is like their loyalty in the pack.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's sea otters, but they're the ones that hold hands.
Well, the only thing I've found so far is that giant otters
Mm-hmm.
have big, like, family homes that they, like, guard together. But I don't know, I can't find for sea otters or river otters so far. I'm looking on National Geographic right now, though, because that was just, like, the first place I was finding. When I just searched otter, I got a bunch of, like, companies coming up instead, and I was like, this is not right.
This is not what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah,
group
sea
of otters
otters- Sea
group of
otters.
otters called a romp. Or a family. That's cute.
River otter is called a what? I'm not seeing that yet.
A group of otters is called a romp or a family.
Ah, cute, cute, cute.
I think it's sea otters, from what I'm
So,
looking up.
sea otters form groups known as pods or rafts when resting, and yeah, they do the holding hands things. But the females avoid males except during mating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing anything necessarily about them, like, staying with a group of people much. Like, I mean, like, they stay with, like, their rafts, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, a continuous. I'm being very picky about what's representing me, and I recognize this fact.
Did you say giant otters do?
Yeah, from what I found on National Geographic. So giant otters live in family groups, which include monogamous parents and the offspring from several breeding seasons. They den by burrowing into banks.
Well,
or-
that's a kind of river otter, so.
And they establish a home territory that they aggressively defend.
They're just very big.
If you were to threaten my people, I would also be aggressive. You have seen this, Tuss, in my time on the interwebs. You attack friends, I attack back.
Uh-oh. I broke it.
Broke
What
it.
we break?
InDesign has... Okay.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Those claws. The claws look like little dinosaurs.
Rawr.
Asian
Oh.
small clawed otters live in groups and scream for each other when they are in danger. I like this.
Did it freeze?
Something like that. I don't know what I did, but now it's just doing
I
the
saw it happen on stream. Yeah, that was a bit.
Like I can't touch anything now.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Oh. Saw something load for a second there, but I'm a little behind.
Yeah. I don't know what it's doing. All right. I haven't saved in a while, which makes me really unhappy.
Uh-oh.
So hold on just a sec.
I think I like the Asian small clawed otter. Now that I've looked that up, that's seeming like my type.
Okay, so just
Oh, it turns out that's also the one I actually based Otter Leap's markings on too.
Yeah, that's a real common picture that I see around.
so I force quit InDesign, so hopefully it didn't lose too much.
I hope not.
I'm praying for you, Shawn.
Are you able to, like, retrieve a recent file or anything like that? I don't know.
Well, it kind of has something like that. If it accidentally closes, it has, yeah, it's trying to recover something. We'll see. Okay. I did not lose much. Let's go ahead and I can bring us back now. As far as I can tell, it lost the highlights and some of the shading some of the shading I did on the face, and that's it.
Oh, okay, that's not too much then.
Yeah. Ooh.
Good. I was worried.
Indeed.
Crap, now I'm gonna sketch up what Water the Otter looks like. Can have Water Cat and Water the Otter. Oh no. Gotta go tell Teeth, gotta update the tattoo design. Well, now I have to I have to decide on markings and stuff and how I incorporate myself into this. New design challenge. Start.
Stato! Stop badooping at me. It's good. It's okay. I figured it out. Everything is fine here. In fact, it's so fine that it's done. I've never used a Mega Caesar.
No?
Nope. Don't know if I ever have owned a Caesarite to
It's
even
only
do it.
available in post game of X and Y anyway, so
Not
probably not.
actually post game. nearly post-game, but not quite.
Oh, well.
As soon as you beat the 8th gym, then you have the ability to go get the stone during one specific hour in one of the 2 games.
Exactly.
So it's practically post-game.
So
How
when
much
there's
longer for the stream?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. How many Pokemon have I done? I've done 9, 10, 11. 11 is an awkward number.
I have a,
What is next on the list? Okay. Alright. Yeah, we could probably do that. We're gonna do Mega Heracross. Just get all the Mega Bugs in here. And then I think that will be it. Shut up! Stop breaking. It's okay.
But breaking's so much fun, Shawn.
then I'm going to play Animal Cross.
Same.
I think I might
Yeah.
be done for it for today. I've literally have made it my job the past 3 days, like actually doing it 8 hours a day or more, and I need to
Oof.
not.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to do something else with your time
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah. Like, I am enjoying it and I want to play with people, but also I'm doing too much.
And definitely don't overexert yourself.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of them.
All right. Oh, and you know, these 3 on this next one will almost finish up Generation 2. There is still Hitmontop, though. That will be done after these.
Tennelle, you missed it. We decided what kind of otter I'm gonna be.
Oh?
An Asian small-clawed otter. We'll see how attached I actually get to this persona. But I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna give it...
Do you have a picture?
Well, I'll show you the one I'm doing a study from right now.
Okay.
It just says they're the particular kind that, like, lives in big family units and is, like, loyal and stays with people.
Mm.
Because I'm very particular about that kind of thing. So, like, yes, sea otters hold hands to not float away from people, but, like, they don't keep families. I don't know.
Cute.
I'm picky. But I'm gonna do a quick study on what these guys look like and how to draw them.
Hey, guess what?
What?
After I finish up Kingdra and Hitmontop, there will only be 1 Pokemon left in that route as well. Or in Generation 2 as well.
Nice.
The first 2 generations are fighting for who's going to finish up first. Because Generation 1 now only has Dragonite. In Generation 2, after I do Piloswine and Kingdra and Hitmontop, we'll only have Tyranitar. So they are both very close. You know, that's another Pokemon that I'm surprised they haven't done something for. Dragonite.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still mad about Dragonite. being the final evolution of Dragonair. Like,
I love Dragonite. I think it's adorable.
I love Dragonite, but it doesn't belong as Dragonair's final evolution.
I think it's fine.
Oh, I like how I have these two fairly simple Pokemon down here that I could be doing, but because I'm going in order, I'm doing this.
Here's my thing. Dragonair and Dratini are both bluish purples,
Mhm.
and they have no legs. They're just these things, and they're pretty. And then suddenly sprout 2 legs, and the wings are really small, and like they didn't have wings before, and like also have these arms, and now we're big and plump while we were just snakes before. And I just don't understand where it came from. I just don't get it. And that's my salt. Dragonite from Dragonair. Dragonite's suddenly yellow. I love the Dragonite design. I really do.
It's based off of Japanese sea serpents.
Do they suddenly become fat and grow legs? Do they? I mean, tell me. I don't know.
I have no idea.
So I just kind of like have feelings.
Okay.
From a design standpoint, I don't know how you would know that they were from the same species. That's all.
They do have the same head shape.
Fair enough. Okay. I'll accept that. Okay.
But other things are like random, like you said, the wings just come out of nowhere, the little antennae.
Before I get too far into this guy is a different color blue.
We all got very quiet.
Oh, I got focused again. Doing this otter study.
I think we all are focusing. I know I am.
Well, good. You're the main attraction after all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I haven't realized this before, but otters kind of have slightly snake-like heads.
They're noodles.
Mm-hmm.
group of crows is called a murder. I have a murder outside my house every day.
How terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty noisy. I'd imagine.
And sometimes they invite all their friends over and it's a mass murder. And there's like 50 or more of them.
Oof.
I don't know what this gathering is, but they do it pretty regularly.
Hey, you stinking crows.
Hear a bunch of crows screaming. We're like, what is happening? And just having a party.
We like to party. We like to party. Bum 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 dun 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 dun.
Tennelle.
Sorry, huh?
Pickle Cat Dragon wanted to know if Hazel Star is the runt of his litter, or is he just short?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think back that far. I don't know if Hazel Star even has litter mates.
Siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either, so.
He's always been small, though.
Small boy.
Small boy.
A rat.
Little rat cat man.
The rat cat man is coming. The rat cat man is coming.
Yes, hyenas are more closely related to cats than dogs, and even closer to mongooses. A hyena is basically a giant monster mongoose. All they are. And cheetah are pretty closely related to dogs.
Yep. More closely related to dogs than cats.
Mm-hmm. But they can purr and meow. Which big cats cannot meow. Unfortunately.
Some anatomy note. Bell Potters. Do do do.
Everybody's focusing on their work.
Cheetah are pretty closely related to dogs, and they're not on the different side of the quote-unquote family tree, because dogs and cats are not that far away from each other. And they have a lot of dog traits, like the way that their nose is built, the fact that they cannot retract their claws.
Yep.
Their rib
I
cage.
didn't realize cheetahs couldn't retract their claws.
Nope.
Yep.
They cannot.
Interesting.
They got dog paws.
Dog paws.
Doggo paws.
Dog paws.
I'm not saying they're canines. I'm just saying they are
They have more
closely.
traits that are considered
They
dog-like than
lean.
cat-like.
They lean towards the dog side, canine side of the family tree.
Give
On
in
the
to the
taxidermy,
dog
Or
side.
the taxology, whatever. Taxonomy.
Person in the chat's getting very upset. So, they're not dogs. I'm not saying they're dogs.
You need to calm down.
Biology is weird. Welcome to the world.
It is very weird.
Did you
Cheetahs
know?
get bullied by most animals that also live out in the savannah.
It's like, did you know that we're pretty much bananas?
Did you know that there is actually no such thing as just a strict biological two genders? That
We
is
are
a lie.
Very, very closely related to bananas.
Yeah. So,
Like 2% away from being a banana.
yeah. So, they're saying they hate dogs, and that's why cheetahs aren't allowed to be dogs.
I never said the cheetahs are dogs.
And also, I'm sorry, but that's just how it be.
Because you don't like them, though, that doesn't mean that they're,
Not genetically similar.
yeah. They're still Felidae.
Is that how that's supposed to be pronounced? Felidae?
Yeah, that's how I say it.
It's
Felidae,
Latin.
Felidae.
You only live once. Say it how you want.
It's a dead language.
It's true. True. My Latin teacher would be so fucking mad at me if I said that right now, though. If she ever somehow, if Holly Mason somehow ever found this stream and heard me say that if that was true, she would probably come and find me and smack me. Not actually, she never smacked anyone, but she was very intimidating in school.
You can't hide the truth.
But they're also Felinae, which means they cannot roar. But they can purr. Just like, cougars. And I think
Neat.
caracals. And a few other things.
Man, letters are weird.
Yes.
I love it. This is a challenge. I haven't had something that I don't understand the anatomy of in a while.
Welcome to my life. What is human?
Shit. Both dogs and cats are carnivora. So they're not like on a far, far away from each other.
Oh, that's another thing I really like about the museum in Animal Crossing. Is that in the fossil area it has the like the tree,
Yeah, on the floor.
like yeah, the floor is just like a tree.
Yeah.
I think it's relatively accurate, but I don't know how 100% accurate it is. But like it has all the different like branching parts of it and stuff. It's great. Also, Mega Boy.
How many more are you doing?
That one.
That's it?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh.
It's been a long stream. You've done great.
Yeah, I mean, this stream has gone on for 3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those big anime eyes.
I mean, yep.
Grumpy anime eyes.
All right, well, that's going to be it for this stream. The usual stuff, these will be up on my Twitter and Tumblr at shawnflowers.tumblr.com or Discord servers and stuff like that. The next things coming up tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. right here on this channel will be the premiere of the next Animation Pilgrimage episode. we will be talking about Hugo the Hippo, the first film we're talking about in 1975. So that'll be fun and interesting. And then on top of that, also tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, on my YouTube channel, will be the finale of Pokemon Shield. That will be us finally finishing the game and getting the credits. And then we'll continue the Let's Play on Wednesday, or on Thursday and Saturday, yada yada yada, because just because the game's over doesn't mean the game's over.
That
Exactly.
would be
Just because the main
silly.
story and credits are playing does not mean the game is over.
Yeah, we still got other things to do, like, actually,
Catch the shield doggo.
yeah, do the post-game plot, and then catch all the Pokemons. So that'll be happening. But tomorrow is the actual finale, wherein Tennelle fights Leon
Yeah.
with next to no help from me. So that's going to be exciting.
Nice.
Past that, we're probably going to do another gaming stream on Twitch this Friday. We haven't decided what we're doing, or more likely me, what I am going to be doing. So keep your eyes open for that. It's a mystery. I'll talk more about it on Twitter probably when I finally figure out what I'm going to do. And then next Monday, at some point, 6, 8, somewhere in there, we will be doing more Pokemon Days. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for tuning in. I have been Shawn, and there's also been Tennelle.
Yeah.
And Tuss.
Yep.
And Audrey.
Woo woo!
So see you guys next time. Toodles!